What'd you get?
Yeah, so you go to the weird one where they don't have any like set flavors.
Oh yeah,
I went to
the other one.
the other one. I went to
Our cookie house or
our
something.
cookie house.
Aren't they
Yeah,
supposed to change out the ones that they
they
have?
they do like 8 standard flavors and then they change out a couple, and then they add a couple more. So like they always have chocolate chip, sugar, mint chocolate, whatever. Good one though is the cinnamon roll. So good, so good.
Favorite. The other one was red velvet.
That's never coming back though.
No, hasn't yet.
That's that's kind of why I would see.
I kind of like this other one because then it's like this week I'm like I don't have to go and get some cookies.
Oh, you like it because
But
you
then the
don't.
other, right? But the other problem is I'm like, oh, those look good. I guess we got to go get cookies this week. I'm like, I don't really need cookies.
You do. You need to eat cookies. My wife just came home. Oh, okay. So what's so this week I've called you both out as cheaters in the description, which I feel is appropriate.
Yeah, fair.
So let's try. Let's try this time to avoid the series of cheating. Series of cheats. Do you remember how to play?
Mostly, yeah.
Kinda. Yeah.
So it begins with a regular auction. It's not a waterfall or anything. We
Mhm.
all bid until we pass. Important things to note. The mining company was really good. This one is a share of the purple company up here in northern Denver. And the company with the permanent 2 doesn't operate until greens. All important things. The rest of them, I could take or leave.
Right. So buy shares of companies that you own
Yes.
from your hand or
Yes.
from the market.
Yes. So Brian was saying that cross investing is very strong because then you just have your company buy them off of you.
Right.
And then that is how you become the president of somebody else's company. We didn't do
Mhm.
that, but I could see it happening. So, and yeah, so your company buys shares from yourself or from the market. Only one company per OR.
Mhm.
So it's easy to engineer takeover of yourself. It's harder to do it for other people. And then it's partial cap. Companies start in the colored sections of the market, and towards the end of the game, you get a series of double jumps that just puts everybody in the corner.
Mhm.
Which was a common complaint that I saw. Reading some things that was like, if you run real good early, if you start a company and it just runs the entire game, they always end up in the corner.
Yeah.
And it's like at the end of the game, they're losing. Like I ran for 900, got one jump, and then everybody caught me. Like oh,
Mhm.
but that's the game, so you know it's coming and you deal with it.
Well, those later jumps are all pretty consistent across the top. 30, 35, and then like 40, 40, 45, 45.
Yeah, but those are big jumps later on. It's not quite as good as like a double jump. I mean, one step from 440 to 485 is as good as going from 160 to 205. But you know, 485 is more. So
It's more.
it's
It is
more. It's
more.
just more. All right. Are you guys ready to
Uh,
face the
Sure.
truth?
Sure. We don't know who goes first.
I promoted both of you, so one of you could spawn a die. First player die.
I did it.
Obviously,
Ian goes first.
obviously I'm first.
Did you guys switch places?
Yes.
Oh, that's confusing.
Okay. I'm first. Well, obviously the best one is the mining company, so I'll bid 60 on the mining company.
I'll bet 100 on this one.
I will bid 105. Did that actually draw?
Did something.
There we go.
Okay. And I will bid like 70 on that bad boy.
Was this pink guy any good?
It
I
had
can't
the
remember.
permanent 2, which was nice.
Yeah.
I mean, it was an extra train, right? Like, it made the company that bought it always have a train, so I was never in a position where I'd have to worry about going back.
Yeah.
It was, I don't know, like I was running it, like I was running up of here off of Denver,
Yeah.
which was fine, but I don't know. There is probably a world in which one of like these companies, you know, in the East buys it, and then it just runs to Salt Lake City across the middle of nowhere on a 2 train.
Yeah. Gonna increase the bid or go for something else? The strategy guy I read said that the Denver Pacific is the best company.
Oh yeah? Why is that?
Yeah.
Just because it's in Denver?
Because it's in Denver, and I guess because it has easy access to all this nonsense up here.
I believe it.
Yeah. So we'll up the bid to 110.
The strategy guy that you read was highfalutin.
Yeah, I mean you gotta take every chance you get, you know.
Yeah.
I wasn't super enamored with any of the privates that I had. So I'll update. I'll go 115.
Remember you? Okay. Yeah.
Like I don't even think I used them.
Right.
Yeah.
They paid me money.
Is it my turn?
It is. You can also pass.
Is it face value or more than face value?
Face.
Face.
Face. So I can go 120.
Just because you're gonna do the same thing you did last time.
I don't know.
That's kind of how Ian works.
I guess I should do something different.
No, it's fine. Don't look over here.
Yeah.
Or don't. I mean, I don't know. There were times when I wanted this one because I wanted to put a token somewhere, and there's just nowhere to put tokens until brown. So I didn't quite see the advantage of having the return a token.
I guess it's good if you have like one of the ones that has a million tokens.
Yeah, if you have a big company. But when you have only small companies, you're like, I have 2 on the board. I need both of those on the board.
We'll do 70
don't take
on
those
this
off.
guy.
I don't want Ian to have that one super cheap.
So I could up it to like 130, and that would not be super cheap.
Maybe I'll bid 135.
Okay, well I bid 130. Shazzner.
I'll bid 40 on this guy.
Shawn.
I'll bid Oh, 135.
I'm gonna pass.
I will pass too.
I will pass.
Killer.
Okay.
Who was the last one taking action?
Me.
Colorado Springs, is that a good town? It's 20. Oh, it's not as good as 30.
It was harder to get into.
Yeah.
This one was a little tough. I kind of went down here when I probably should have just started going back up there.
I see. Instead of just going for it.
Well, eventually I did, but not. I mean,
it was too late.
yeah, early on it didn't really make a lot of sense.
Okay.
Yeah, I think there was. It was nice having a token there.
Yeah.
That's what I'll say.
That's what you'll say. Well, then it's like, so who got the share of the company? Shawn.
I did.
So then I should start that company, right? Like I should par that company at like 40.
Sure.
just to get out there. Because the other company in Southern Denver is Class 2, which means you can't float it for less than 400. I don't have 400. I can't do that. Or Class 2. So
This is the other one that ran. I mean, the K-Pack ran really hot.
the K-Pack ran real hot. But I have the mining stuff, right? Like I have the mines and the terrain, so I don't want to start over there and then not use them. But I also don't want to start necessarily with...
I mean, if you have the mines, I would start with either Colorado or this guy over here.
And then it's a matter of... I have to pick my par now, and if I can... Well, Shawn has 250s, but he's only got to buy 3 shares? So you can go up to 75. I mean, you could even start at it.
I can do all kinds of stuff.
Yeah.
Just buy your shares.
Just buy my shares. The DSG, I don't know. Brian's like, the DSG, I don't know which one the DSG is.
I think it's
Okay.
this one.
Can't
right
look
here.
at strategies while we're playing.
It's which one? Was it the one I ran last time?
Oh, the Denver Salt Lake, I think.
Okay. So that's the one I ran last time.
Yeah.
Right? I mean, that seems...
Right?
Seems good.
Yeah.
Next to some of the mines.
Next to some of the mines.
It only has 2 tokens, though.
It does only have 2 tokens, and that was a problem. Whereas, what's the Colorado Springs guy have? 4. That
4.
seems so good.
Yeah. But, like, I think the idea is eventually, like, merge it into one of these big boys over here.
Let me do something slightly different. I'll start the Colorado Springs. Colorado, whatever they are.
Does this private go into the market?
The market. And you buy it for like half price?
I thought it was face, wasn't it?
I don't know.
I think it's half price. I think I remember that being something. What are you parring it at?
I'll par it at 75 after I check the math.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll par it at 75.
I'm gonna start the one that Shawn had, the K-Pack. I'll do 75 too.
That's hot. Gives us some hot runs.
Yeah.
Hmm. All right. So what was the private auction? I don't see where it says half price.
Oh, well then maybe I was wrong.
Well, Shazzner also said it, so that's why I was.
Okay.
Where do I remember reading that?
A private company in the market is purchased at 50%.
Okay.
There you go.
It's in the purchasing private companies, but that's in an operating round.
Right.
So you buy it in an operating round.
Oh, okay. So the company buys it.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
So the company is giving up its money.
For the power. Yeah.
Hmm.
No yawning. It's a rule.
Sorry. I'm a sleepy boy.
Well, all right. Well, I guess I will go. I will start this one, and I will try to figure out what I want to do.
Okay. I'm just gonna, while you figure that out, I'm gonna buy one of mine.
Same here.
Yeah. So here's the thing. I can buy at 4 at 60
Mm-hmm.
or 3 at 75. And one of those is probably a better idea. I'm not sure which it is.
Do the one that we aren't doing.
Well, you say that, and then you're like, I'm gonna do what you guys aren't doing, and then you lose.
Mm-hmm. That's also true. It's like you guys are playing better strategies, and I'm just kind of like, I don't know, just do a thing.
I have one of those. So be interesting. Either way, that's probably gonna be that one over there anyway. I will go. I'll start at 60. We'll see how this goes. And it is now my second action.
Mm-hmm.
And I will buy a share.
So then I will buy the third share of mine, the fourth share of mine.
Same.
And I will buy another share.
Does that float yours?
Yeah. Well, it floated last time, actually.
Okay, well then now I'll buy one in Shawn's.
Yeah, I'll buy one too.
Yeah.
Why are you buying that one, not the K-Pack?
Because I can't afford that.
Oh,
Mhm.
oh, and Shazzner wants one of these. All right.
Because it's 75 and yours are 60. Did you spend any of your money?
Oh, I didn't hit the money because I got yeah, I just have to hit the button.
Okay.
Like then you said something else before I hit the button.
Okay.
You bought a fifth share?
I have, yeah. We
Okay.
all have taken the same amount of act. No, I did not.
Right.
I've taken one less action.
I agree.
Okay. Then we are in the OR. Pay privates.
Who's up first? Is it me?
It's actually the D, S, and G.
The pink.
Pink.
Wait, why is pink up?
Because it was
these are in
their
reverse
first.
order. Yep.
Okay, pink's up first. Pink's done.
Right. Maybe. I can do stuff.
Okay, it has $150. You are allowed to do
Right.
stuff. However,
Like I can buy 2 of my shares.
okay. Are you going to?
I'm thinking about it.
Okay.
You can go ahead and go. I'd figure out how this works.
Okay. I expect nothing less from you. Buy one of them trains.
Them trains.
Trains. Okay.
Do you have to pay extra for the second tile or anything?
No.
Okay, only if it's on the mountain. We are going to buy this one for $60, and then we're gonna buy one train. Okay. And then the D-pack.
Oh, I did lay 3 tiles. I gotta take one back. I got so excited.
Mm-hmm.
I'll just leave it there though, because I'm gonna lay next turn.
Let me change your mind.
Me? I
Mhm.
I will buy a train.
Moved you back. Next door.
Yeah.
Pay price.
Pink. Oh, that's also 3 tile lays. For Shawn. Shawn did it too.
No, I did it too.
Yeah. Okay. So pink is pink doing anything, Shawn?
I'm still on my purple turn.
Oh, I thought you were done. When you said you were done.
Oh, sorry. I already paid privates and everything.
Yeah.
I was thinking.
Mm-hmm.
Feel like I, just want to try other things.
What are you trying?
Well, so I could issue my shares
Okay.
and have money,
Mm-hmm.
and then I could buy the 3rd share of this guy and merge these guys again. I'm not sure why I want to do that.
The 3rd share of your purple company?
Right, and then this one takes over purple.
And then doesn't run? Oh no, it would have a token over there. Yeah, I don't know why.
Wait,
Got
you
token over
would
there.
still be. Oh, if you buy it from yourself, yeah.
Yeah, but I just buy it for myself.
All right.
Oh, well. So yeah, my purple company do that, whatever. So I
Wait,
issue 3.
Wait, who's gonna buy the 3rd share?
My purple company issues 3 shares.
Okay.
And it's what, 55 plus 45 plus
35.
35?
Yep.
And then it's gonna buy what shares? It's shares of itself?
140. No.
Nope.
No. Pink is gonna buy a share.
Pink is going to buy up those shares.
Oh, because they're cheap.
Right.
I see.
Hold on. I don't think I can do that. Undo.
Okay.
All right. Never mind.
Okay. So you don't do any of that.
Don't do any of that.
Okay, so then it's
Did you already put the money back?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I put the money in here, but I never did any of that because otherwise I would have had $4.
Okay. Is Pink?
Then it's Pink's turn.
Yep.
Oh, because you guys.
We were waiting for you to finish Purple's turn, and you were like, "Hold on, I've got this weird plan."
I could always have a weird plan. Pink chooses not to do anything.
Okay, so then Pink moves back. Okay. So then I will. So now it's Blue's turn, so I'll do that.
Mm-hmm.
And that.
Are you paying for those mountains?
I paid for one. I'll pay for the other. I paid for one
Okay.
last time when I tried to lay extra tiles.
Oh, gotcha.
So this time, I'll spend the money on the other one. And then I'll run, and it's gonna be hot. It's a hot $30.
Mm-hmm.
But I
Then
move
K-Pack.
forward.
I could have done that.
Forward, and Shawn moves back.
All right, so hold on a second. So what my concern was, so I wanted to buy this company. So, but if I put 3 shares in the market, but it won't matter by that point because the purple company will already be gone.
Yeah, and you have to be able to do it with Pink. Otherwise, I will
Right.
do it with Blue.
Right.
I will
Right.
steal your company.
And Pink went first, right?
Yes, Pink goes first.
So I could have done that.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. So I will then take that money. And then on Pink's turn, it does buy 1 share for 30.
Uh-huh.
Take the money. All right, now it becomes leader of purple.
Uh-huh.
I don't remember what happens now.
So you swap the tokens,
Yeah.
and then you pay out that 404 as a dividend.
Yeah. Shazzner, we made out like bandits.
I know, we did.
No, we didn't. We got we paid $60 for a $40 share for $40 payout.
Yeah.
I got that money back.
Yeah, I got the money back. My company lost $20. Not that big of a deal.
I'm gonna lose $20.
Oh, yeah, you are gonna lose $20.
Why is it different between you two?
Because he bought into his company.
Yeah.
I see.
Well, see, I thought he was gonna run it like a normal person.
Why you would think that? I just want to try something.
Mm-hmm. Okay, and then these shares are gone.
Okay.
For
So $4 should go into the other company.
oh,
Just $4
right.
into yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I think we all got paid an extra $1, but it doesn't really matter all that much.
Yeah, because I paid out 404.
Yeah.
I mean, I can unpay out 404 and then pay out 400.
I don't think $1 is gonna matter all that much. Okay. Ian, your blue company? Did
I
it
ran
go?
over. I ran and should move forward. Yeah.
Okay.
Wait,
I
no,
let it.
but since at the
Well,
beginning of Pink's turn he bought the company out, it should run. Right.
Right.
So then you should run. You should take the rest of Pink's turn.
I do appreciate that.
Okay. Did you run?
I ran.
Okay.
I runned.
Okay. Do you want to buy a train?
No.
Okay. So Shazzner, your company.
hey, lay my 2 tiles. Pay out 12 per share.
Okay.
And
then
we're done.
You can join the rest of the stack.
Yep.
All right.
And I'm not buying the train.
Okay. Shawn, it's a stock round.
Talk round to me.
Yeah. So now start a new company, right?
No. Because you gotta have like $500.
No.
Start one of the other crappy ones. But it feels
No.
like that's the wrong direction.
No, they only have to buy 3 shares of Pink, right? So.
Right. I ain't quite that smart.
Okay. I'm like, this seems totally doable. You have
that
enough
seems
money to make this happen.
All right. So that would be so I could start. Oh, because but I still have to buy 5 shares of the company.
You can. No, you have to buy. Well, now you have to worry about takeover.
Right. But so what you were talking about, I still have to start a company.
It doesn't have to be purple. I mean, if you
Right.
want,
It could be over here.
If you want more tokens, it might have to be.
Right. So I don't want less tokens. I did that last time. I had like 2 companies and 4 tokens.
Right.
So I'm gonna buy one of these. Oh, we need to fix this.
Oh yeah, you need to take some of those shares out, and you may have to.
I may have to unpay that. I have to check the Pink.
Correct that. 20, 40, 60.
So, CM, what company is that? Is that the DNSJ pays out 80? Yeah. I only paid $80 for 10 shares is what happened. So I need to pay back $16 because there should be 8 shares on there.
Yeah.
I wonder why it was only 10 because that's 100% and it doesn't really want you doing more than that.
Did it pay you into your hand as well?
Oh, not 160.
160.
Yeah, so I got 2 shares and the company got 10 shares.
Yeah. Yeah, no, it paid out 100. It paid out 120%.
Right, but not. Oh, is that right? With all the extra. I'm gonna.
You can count the shares. Go ahead and.
Hey, Shawn, did this Pink company run?
Yes.
It did.
Then you lose this private.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
I lose the private.
As you can see, the shares are laid out here.
I bet it had 4 extra.
3, 4, 5,
yeah,
6.
so that's right then. All right, well I'm gonna buy one of these double shares.
Not if I can't. Not if I take it from you first.
You did do that.
I know I did.
For 150.
Okay. I'll buy one of Shazzner's. For 75 because I'm poor.
75.
You're poor boy.
Yeah. I am. Like, I don't know. This is game.
You're like, this is a game. That's your standard. Like, you don't really know what's going on.
I don't. Every time we play something, like, I don't know what's happening.
Yeah. We'll will start this guy up here for $40.
Which one? Oh, okay. Shawn, what are you doing?
Thinking. Huh. I'll take K-Pack, like 75.
I'm gonna pass.
Fine, I'll share this.
Shawn.
I'll buy another one with K-Pack.
I'm gonna pass. I'm just gonna pass for the rest of this.
Buy last share, float it.
And I pass.
I don't think it gets 160 in there. It gets
I think you get 160 in there.
I think 4 times 40 is 160.
I think you don't get 320.
Yes.
Yep.
You
Oh,
have
yeah.
a plus 1 train limit.
Let me think. So let's back up to 75. Yeah, I'll pass.
Shawn.
I pass.
All right.
I think I get that, not you.
But I want it. But he just passed.
Yeah, but I passed first.
But I passed before.
What did you do, Ian?
I didn't do anything.
Yeah, I think Ian gets it.
No, because
You bought the K-Pack last.
so whoever, I'm after this guy.
How many actions did
I took 3 actions.
Shazzner take?
3.
Oh, did I take one out of order then? I
I think
bought
so
one.
when you
It's
were
easy to solve
buying
this,
the.
right?
Okay, that's fine then.
If Shawn does 1, 2.
Yeah, so if you
2,
took
3,
yeah, no, if you
3.
took 3, then it's then it passes.
Yeah.
But I'm not sure how I went out of order.
No, if you both took 3, Shawn keeps it. Right?
Right.
He started with it.
Yeah. Yes. Shazzner took the last
Okay.
third action.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
I wanted Shawn to take the last third action. That's what I wanted.
Hmm.
All right. Whatever. Hit the.
All right.
Paid him.
Mm-hmm.
Pink.
Pink will. I need a height and a gentle. That will run 2 trains for 8. 5 is 13. 130. Yeah. Do I want to buy those in? Sure. Buy in 2 of these guys for 150. Take
Okay.
money, and then I run for 130. All right, I'm done.
All right. I'm gonna, I guess, buy this in because that's what you do. I hear.
We're not in greens yet, right?
No.
Oh yeah. Share,
Like,
just
that's a
share.
share,
Yes,
sir.
buy it in. Yeah, but that sounds like almost like a private. So, but that makes sense.
Like, excuse me, sir.
Sir.
I want to run the worst track. I don't even care about you guys. Make this place as terrible as possible. Alright. And then I run. Okay. I have finished my turn.
Okay.
K-Pack.
We're gonna run for 12.
That seems better.
Yeah. Um. Do we want to buy these shares?
At the beginning of your turn? Or...
Yeah.
Oh, so it's green's turn.
Yeah. And then we'll go here. And we'll go.
So you're choosing not to buy shares, right?
Oh, green will not. Let me think. No. Um. Yeah. And then we'll lay this guy here.
Don't mess it up. Because it's a very critical decision for the rest of the game.
Yeah. How do these little mining tokens work?
After you run, you get $10 into the company.
Okay.
It's not a dividend, it's just cash money.
And then we'll buy a 2 train. Okay.
Is that it?
Next door?
Yeah, next OR. Paid him.
Okay.
Pink.
Pink. Hmm. What does Pink want to do with his life? Choose not to build. It just runs, I think, just still for 13. 8, 5's 13. Where are we? Two trains left. All right. Pink's done.
Ian?
Yeah, I should do a thing, right? Keep on keeping on, like you do. I take that. I don't put that back on the map. I am done. K-Pack.
The other one. I'll run for 12. Sorry, hold on. Can I revert that?
No. Yes.
The question is whether I buy the shares now. Sure, we'll buy 2 shares of green for $70. And then we'll run for our 12. This game is still like a 1 train at a time thing, right?
No. What? No.
Okay. I'm thinking of a different 18xx game then.
Yeah, you're thinking of a previous, what, 1850?
Yeah, I think. Yeah, that's right. That's right. Yeah, we'll buy another train.
Always be buying trains.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Okay.
And did you pay out?
I did.
Okay. You ran, paid out, unpaid out?
No,
Is that what you rolled back?
didn't I pay out
Yeah.
a second time?
You did. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. And then green company is going to go. And delayed tile here costs 80 because there's a little border thing.
Yes. That is correct.
Okay.
It's expensive.
So yeah. So instead we'll just run for 60.
Like instead, I'm not going to do any of that.
Yeah. Okay. That's all she wrote.
That is all she wrote.
Stock round.
Shawn, you're in the stock round. What are you going to do now?
I have choices to make. So much. So do I? Long-term plan there is. How about K-Pack? Like, how much are they now? 90?
$90.
That's expensive.
It is expensive. Why's it got to be so expensive? I mean, they're all 90. Everything's 90. Some of them are just better 90s, right? How many? Oh, there's only one left. How many of these we got left? I'll buy. Is there a K-Pack? I'll buy a K-Pack. It's fine.
Yeah, there's one more. Oh, let me think. Question. If I sold could I sell the green company and then it just immediately gets taken over by
I
K-Pac?
think so.
How many shares? Well, you can't break up the president's cert,
No, but he can sell 2 shares. You can only sell. You can sell 2 shares at a time.
but who?
But there's a company that would be president.
But how does he
Right.
sell the president's share?
Well, just like you do when you like dump a company, you sell 5 shares and then it converts immediately.
I mean, that's really what happens. Is you end up selling the president's share, but it never lands in the bank because it gets slurped up by somebody else.
I have doubts.
We should find that in the rules. It's not even me. So this is usually where I'm like, I'll find it in the rules because I want the rules to say what I want them to say.
I'll buy the last K-Pac.
A president's certificate nor 1 share of it cannot be sold.
Yeah.
Unless it would trigger a presidency exchange. 4.1.5.
There it is.
Did y'all put the money in the company?
I did not.
I didn't put any money. I expect you to manage your companies.
Well, I mean, it's just common courtesy to like,
If this was chips, I would throw them at you.
Common courtesy. Okay, I'm done.
I'm gonna buy 1 share of DNSG.
I'm gonna pass. Like the rules. You can't do that, except, I don't know, sometimes you can.
Yeah, except sometimes you can. Then it's okay.
I wish it was more explicit. It was like, you can't sell the president's cert. And then I want a 4.1.5.1. You may sell the president's cert if this would cause.
Yeah, instead of unless.
Yeah, I want an explicit additional bullet point.
Okay, I bought a share of green.
Okay. How many actions is that?
That was 2.
I have done 2. So
I've done 1, so.
Now my 3rd, I will take 1 of these blue shares.
I don't know why you're doing that. That's not a good idea. Shazzner, I put the money in the company.
Why'd you do that? You could also be teaching good manners, but it's just me.
I think my manners is I don't touch your shit.
I should have taken a nap. I know what I want to do, but like I don't know if it's going to be possible to make that happen, or if it's even a good idea in the slightest.
Well, you can't tell us because we'd try to stop it.
Yeah.
I mean, he could be in a position where he's like, I can just do this now, and you're going to watch me.
Yeah.
And we're going to be like,
well,
that's...
What usually happens to me is like, then I try to do my thing, and like, you can't do it yet. I'm like, oh. But now you know what I was trying to do, and he's like, well, I'm going to do that instead.
Yeah. I'm going to pass.
All right.
I mean, it's not my fault that you try and do things out of order based on the rules.
I will also pass.
Yeah, I'm going to pass.
So Shazzner has it.
The K-Pac floats up, making it go first. After we pay the privates.
Pay privates. Okay.
And it has $1 million.
And it has literally $1 million.
Is it going to take over the presidency by buying a single share?
I don't see why not. I kind of wanted to do something slightly different, but...
Try to take over green with brown? Or what?
Yeah, I mean,
No.
I mean, if it's something else you don't want to say, that's fine too.
Mostly I just kind of wanted to get another token out before I take it over. But I don't know if like a token there is all that good or anything. We'll just buy the share. Like I said, I'm not firing on all cylinders today. That's okay. So we're gonna spend $40. And we're gonna take $40. And then we're gonna get a token in Denver. Oop.
Western Denver.
Mine tokens transfer?
Yeah.
I assume. We get a train. And then
So many trains.
$130 gets paid out. And the $6 gets transferred.
Man, you guys doing things
Were
right.
you supposed to...
Hold on. I didn't do that right.
Yeah, you didn't do that right.
This gets transferred over first.
Yeah, there you go.
Yep.
What were you saying, Shawn?
No, I was wrong.
Oh, okay.
I said you guys doing things right, and then he did it wrong. So
Yeah, then he immediately did it wrong.
Immediately did it wrong. So we're gonna take $6.
I mean, I'm barely doing anything, so I can't possibly be doing that many things wrong.
Okay, and this guy is out of the game.
I'm letting Shazzner's exhaustion be his own worst enemy.
Yeah.
I'm gonna slow roll my turns until you just fall asleep.
God.
Slow guy over here.
All right.
Alright.
Okay, so we did all that, and then
Yes.
what we're gonna do is we're gonna do bloop bloop. And we'll put a token in wherever this
Colorado
place is.
Springs.
Mm-hmm.
I don't have my token on the map. I should put my token down. There we go.
Okay. And then we're gonna run for 12 plus
You don't have 3 routes, do you?
no.
Okay.
No, yeah, I do. They're not great ones though.
Don't know because... Oh, you have this token over here. There it is.
Yeah, I got that
I was
token.
like, oh, you
yeah.
got one hidden on the side. Okay.
Plus 50 plus 60. I run for 230. I'll pay out.
Very nice.
Very nice.
Going by train?
I will not. I will not train lock myself.
Remember your +1 train limit.
Oh, that's right.
So you would not be train locked.
Yeah, we'll buy it then.
Okay.
you could also buy the 3
Why could he buy the 3? There was a 2 there. Oh,
because you can buy the
he
2
could-
and the 3.
He could
Yeah.
now buy the 3.
Because since you said he's not train locked,
Right.
that means he can purchase another train.
That is correct.
Mhm.
I thought you meant he could buy the 3 instead of the 2, and I'm like, no. We had this issue last time when you guys cheated. Like, you can't just skip trains. You know you want it.
Do
I'm not sure why you wouldn't.
Honestly, I'm
And
not sure. Why you
DRG
would.
is gonna leave it up to.
No, it's mostly that like you'll want a 3 because you have 4 2s.
Yeah.
Right? You don't want to miss that round of running. You have the money to have a train to survive
All
the
right,
next
all right,
phase. That's a thought. You don't have to. You could.
Yeah,
let
you
them
ain't
all-
got to do that.
Yeah,
if you
let
don't
them all
want to.
rest. That's better. Just put it back.
Okay, done.
All right. I don't know. The more hesitant you seem, the more I wanted to be like, forget it. You don't need to buy those. Shawn, it's
What
your
are you
turn.
doing?
Yeah, Shawn,
Oh,
it's
it's
over
my
here.
Yeah.
it's my turn.
Hmm.
We're in greens.
We're in greens.
So what is the order of operations here?
Buy in privates is like the first thing. Purchase
Private revenue purchase private companies.
Yeah.
So I can purchase in my private. This is the first OR.
This
Mhm.
is the first OR.
So I don't have to do that one. But actually I liked this one.
You're gonna buy that for 20% of face value.
Yes, I'll basically put that in my company, and I've paid $25. And now I choose to buy shares.
Choose to redeem your own shares from the market. Okay.
I don't have any of those.
Now you choose to purchase shares.
Now I choose to purchase shares. Do I want to purchase shares? Is that something you just keep doing? I don't need to do that right now.
That's what Brian said.
I mean, I feel like that's kind of right, but also I want to have some shares, but also I like having money, so.
Yeah, I didn't buy in the share of the K-Pack because I wanted to actually collect some of the dividend. He has 5 trains.
Right.
So I don't care
So
if he can run 5 trains. He's got 5 of them.
I'm going to pitch it. Now I'm going to lay track.
Yeah.
So what do we have? That puts those together.
Put your hands together.
Put your
hands together.
That does that, which I currently hit twice, so that's probably the best choice. Denver, I think, yeah. There it goes. That?
Yep. Yeah, and the 2 companies that are in there don't.
Yeah, because that one was over there. This one is over here.
That's correct. That is correct.
Correct. All right. Well, that's cool. I get a yellow.
Get a yellow.
So maybe that's $40.
Wait.
I don't want to spend any yellows.
Wait, $40 to do one of those?
One. Well, this one's like more.
That's 80.
Yeah, that's more than I want to spend. So I would. So I think I choose not to spend.
You're like, I don't want to spend any money.
All right. So then I run trains.
Heard that.
So that's 10, 17. So I'll run for 170. And we pay out. I think I buy 2 of these. I guess.
We'll need to run a little bit better. Would you run a couple 2s?
I ran a couple 2s.
Out of Denver?
Yeah.
Like 1 south and 1 north?
Yep.
Yeah. You know, if you'd run a little bit better, it could have been a double jump.
Well, I ran what I could run.
I know. I mean, there's only so much you can do, right? So, are you done, Shawn?
I'm done.
Okay. So at the start of my turn, I can buy in these privates. Dollars. How much is a train?
180.
180.
180.
Alright, I'm going to provisionally pay 90 for these, and then... Oh, that should be fine. Yeah, I'll pay 90 for them. I'll pay face value to get them both. And I will upgrade a Colorado Springs.
Mm-hmm.
That. Now I'm going to be rolling in cash.
Oh, what is my mine token? Just give me $10 from the treasury.
$10, yep.
Cool. That's the first time I think you've gotten literally every single mine token in the last game.
Yeah, I had all of them in the last game, so I'm not surprised you didn't know. I actually may need to. I'm going to provisionally change how much money I paid for my privates assuming I can afford a train at the end of this round.
Okay.
I can run for 9, so let's see what this looks like. Oh no, I'll be able to because of the mines, I think. Yeah, that's not a problem, so I won't worry about it. And then buy a 3 train. Did that mine token disappear when I dropped it? That's a good question. Where did it go? Because are they marked on the map? Okay, 1. Yes, I should have 4. So I'll take another. Take another 20. Okay. All right. I'm done.
Okay. Next round.
Yeah. There's a town thingy. Oh, was that one of the? That came with one of the privates. Okay.
Pay privates.
Okay.
Okay. We're gonna upgrade this guy.
Oh, there. I don't know how Brian is seeing that. The mining token that I made, I dropped it on my charter, but it went underneath one of the station tokens.
Is this one?
Yeah. Well, it was like under here. He's like, ew,
Yes. Sharp eyes.
he has the
Yeah.
eagle eyes. It was crazy.
Scary, honestly. Yeah. I don't like it. Just kidding, Brian. Okay, we upgrade that, and then we're gonna run our 5 trains for Mamma
lunch.
Mia.
Mamma Mia.
So it's gonna be 50 plus 20 plus 40. We're gonna run our other 2 for 50 plus 10 plus 20. Can you run past to pick up a dit?
No.
No.
Okay.
You can if it counts as a stop.
Yeah.
And then another 90. One's for 400. Almost blazing it. And we're gonna pay out. Oh, sorry. I'm gonna buy my privates too.
Yeah.
It's 1.5.
Up to yes.
So that's what 105 plus.
Well, that's 110
60?
plus 55.
110 plus.
Right. For maximum buy-in.
165.
165.
Maximum buy-in.
$165. Take money.
Blaze it.
Okay. Blaze it.
Yeah.
Done.
Definitely blaze it.
Pink.
Pink.
John, I need you to rush the trains. Rush
I needed you to buy 2 3s.
Why?
Because I can't buy 2 trains.
That sounds like a personal problem. Is that because you have
What?
like this extra train as well?
Yeah.
Well, then you better start a company. I had to get those privates out of my hand.
Well, seems like this is a you kind of problem, because otherwise we could have rusted the trains.
Well, you're saying I should have paid myself less money. I don't know. I'm probably fine.
Then I could have purchased the 4 train, and that would have been, a thing that happened.
Well, then you should have said something. I can't read your mind. How am I supposed to know?
Mm-hmm.
Kind of sense does that make?
If you need me to do something to affect someone else, so that if you need me to do something so you can do something to affect somebody else, you got to say that out loud. I got enough going on with my own game. I can't be watching everything you're doing too. What's going on? You
I'm just looking at things.
thinking? Just thinking.
Just thinking. So I gotta go down there for now.
Down in
There's
Durango.
no other good place.
Hey,
to put-
Durango.
No
Welcome to the
other good
game.
place to put a token.
It's fun because Shawn can't token with that company.
I can. I have a thing that lets me retrieve a token.
Oh, I see.
Mm-hmm.
Where would you put it?
Exactly. So right now I don't need to token with it. But it's a thing I could do.
Yeah. This game's funny because until you hit Browns, there's what? Like, 1, 2,
It's weird.
4.
Yeah.
There's like 7 cities on the board. Oh, Trinidad, there's 8.
Mhm.
Let's
Well, just keep doing it, man. Just
2 plus. Runs for 28. Oh, did I want to do something? So that would be 150. I think so. So I will buy that in. For that, and then I run for 280. Okay, I'm done. Oh, take money, pay out.
Yeah.
Would you end up with 280 bucks?
me?
Yeah.
Will I end up with 200? I don't know. I mean, right now? Are you asking me right now if I'm gonna end up with 280 bucks?
Yeah, to buy a 4 train.
Let me. I think I ended up with an extra mine token, so I need to take that off because I should only have 4. Uh, 1, 2. I'm gonna run. Build first.
I'll just do this. So I will
I mean,
I will set it up for you.
I mean, if you buy
There you
that
go.
3, I'm incentivized to buy the 4.
I will do that.
Okay.
I'll take less money for my private.
Okay. That's fine. That gives me a goal to shoot for.
Shoot for the goal.
5,
Shoot for
6,
the goal.
7, 8, 9, 10, 15, 19. So run for. Oh, hey, yeah, that's. You can't have a yellow there, Shawn. That should be green.
Oh.
It was yellow.
Oh yeah, yeah.
I don't. And not that one.
Oh, because I can't go that way. Do I gotta pay money?
You could turn it. You could just turn it.
But,
you don't have to.
No,
you don't pay until you cross.
Oh, alright, so maybe the X makes sense then. Go that way and that way. So I need to take another 10.
Okay.
Yeah, spend money. Oh, 110 payout.
Wait, did you pay out 110 or 10?
10?
Okay.
I put in 100 to start with because, you know, I think
Right.
10 is 100, but it's not.
Right. I'm gonna run for 240. is also not a blaze.
It's kind of, if you're
And then
reading challenged.
I take
Mhm.
$80 and then for my mining tokens, and I buy a 4.
Okay.
My 2.
Okay, so we're in a stock round, and
Mhm.
everything's awesome.
Everything is copacetic.
We'll start one of the big companies.
Because you have just enough.
Just
They're
enough.
expensive.
Yeah. I think I'll start UP. All right. Or is that a bad idea?
I don't know. I mean, you're doing better than me, so I feel like any advice that I give you now is poor. You should definitely do everything that I say.
The other option is yeah, we'll start the UP at 120.
Sure.
It's to me. I'm gonna start a company. I can't start one of the big boys. I don't have nearly that kind of money.
You don't got that kind of scratch.
So it'd be the Santa Fe or that guy.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, the DRG. Maybe I wanted to start that one instead.
Well,
But that's not the big guy.
it's not a big guy, right? Is it?
It's not a big
Wait,
guy.
isn't it? It's over here. Yeah, look at this. It's got all those tokens.
Uh,
But
Yeah,
I just said I was gonna start it.
sure.
I don't really care.
Yeah,
You can-
Well,
if you need to go back, you need to make a decision.
yeah, I need to say it now. I forgot that one was startable.
See? When I say something, it's like, oh, I should do that.
So here's my thought process.
That's fine. Talk us through it.
I mean, you already, yeah. You already have a token in Denver.
Yeah.
Right. The problem is that that UP would have to buy all these shares up. It'd have to buy 3 shares, which it can, but that wouldn't leave it a whole lot of cash left over. I mean, I guess it could run it and buy 3 train. The 3 trains are gone. So it would have to spend $570.
Well, yeah. See,
So
you let your share value get up too high. Now it's real tough to have it taken over.
Yeah, because that would leave $200 left, which is just not enough for the 4.
You ran too
So
good.
I ran it so well.
Yeah.
The other option is okay, so here's a question.
Yeah.
Right. If I sell a share
Mhm.
of KPAC,
Yeah.
can the UP buy 3 shares from me to take it over?
No,
So it can't break up their present share.
no. That's something
Okay.
we definitely decided last time.
Okay. So yeah, so we have to buy all 3.
It actually explicitly says you cannot buy the president's share, or even 1 share of the president's share.
Okay.
That actually does have a very clear ruling, and
Yeah.
I approve of this.
Yeah.
I approve.
So the option is just to let this stinker of a company run. In which case, if it's a stinker of a company that's going to run, then I may as well start a company that has a better token spot, which would be the DRG. That's my thinking.
Now that both of you have said, I want to start the TRG. Actually, I don't think I can, so don't worry about it.
But the UP can still run the 3 train if it takes it over. So
Yeah.
it wouldn't necessarily totally fall back into oblivion. And
Well,
if it ran, it would probably have enough to buy it for.
Well, if the UP takes over the K-Pac, right, it'll have
Yeah.
a token in Western Denver and Colorado Springs, right?
Right.
It'll have 4 tokens on the board.
Yeah.
And you'll have a 3 train, which is, you know, a loop to Denver.
Yep.
It's not a bad 3.
Yeah.
I don't know if the UP. I mean, the UP has a bunch of tokens, and nobody's going to try and fight for it. So there's that.
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't know what your plan was.
But then you won't have the money, right? Is that the downside?
The downside is the company.
The company won't have money. You'll have a bunch of money.
And he'll have money. Yeah.
But I guess that's fine too. So we'll just play it as it goes. So I start the UP. You can start the DRG.
This is an interesting proposition where you're like, I can start a company and get a bunch of money, and it takes over another company, but then it's poor.
Right. But then with that cash, I can just buy up more UP shares, I guess. Or whatever
which
shares.
You would have to do in the next stock
right.
round, assuming that everything worked out okay. So.
Right.
Okay.
You're not buying more UP shares.
Not until the next round, right?
Well, he's not buying any of them, unless he gets rid of some of them.
Yeah, we can figure it
because
out.
he has to buy 6.
He does have to buy 6. That's a lot.
So I'm gonna sell this one. I think that's what I learned.
Which does nothing to the price.
Right.
But I get $190.
$190.
Because I don't know if that company is long for this world.
It does. I mean, he's making a lot of noise like he wants to sell it. So we just walked through the whole process of that.
And now I could start one of these big boys.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Which, yes.
Just because, right?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, that actually might make more sense for my company because I have a token there. Having another token there doesn't really help me, and I don't have a lot of other token options. So the Rock Island or the Burlington. So one of those guys, which are not really that much different.
No, it turns out.
This one has 2 exits.
Yes. I mean, this one does too, right? But they both come off the same token.
There's basically 1 exit. Yeah.
It's one token that has 2 choices.
It's 1 token
that
has 2 choices.
Yeah, whatever. It's whatever it is.
Whatever, I'll start the Burlington. Don't forget there's the one down there.
Yeah.
What, this Colorado's and Southern? That one?
Yeah.
That one didn't work super well for me last time.
Didn't you start it kind of late?
Well, I tried to kind of suitcase it a little bit, but this
to suitcase it just
seem
a little
to work
bit.
very well.
Oh, also, you only get to keep 2 of the tokens when you do the merge.
That's fine. I'll get rid of this dumb one.
That makes sense.
What's Ian gonna do?
Are you done?
I'm
trying to decide?
I could also. So if the president sells a share, it drops.
Mm-hmm.
Just wonder if I want to start higher.
That one of mine. I don't care.
Sell one of yours because you don't care.
Yeah, that's fine.
I mean, it doesn't affect you at all.
No, it doesn't. That's kind of the other thing, is that it doesn't matter. Right? You gave me that money. I gave you some dividends back. What you do from here is on you.
So that's the question: is should I rather this guy be higher? So if I took in another, what's that, $135. Let's see. Plus. I could only start at 135, which is a little sad. I could spend $144.50 per share, which is not 145.
Is that with selling mine or not selling mine?
That's with selling yours.
I see.
But then first, I don't know if that actually matters. I could spend more money. No, I'll keep it. I'll start at 100. I'll start there. All right, sorry, that was a lot of braining. Ian's turn.
If a company takes over a company that has taken over a company, do I get +2 train size or just
No.
does it stay +1?
It's like, have
Okay.
you taken over a company? Yes, no.
Gotcha.
Oh,
What?
is that a thing that you can do?
What, companies, like, just continually feeding up the chain?
No. So how do I get rid of these guys?
You can't.
You may want to consider buying the share from your company into my hand and then selling it. Keep that company from losing. Oh, so on my turn, I was trying to read what Brian was saying and trying to make sense of it, and Shawn is jumping in here. Buying stock on my turn, I can buy from the market. I can buy from the treasury, and I can buy corporate certs owned by a company where I am the president. Right.
Oh, so you could buy that.
But I
Right.
can buy the
K-Pack?
K-Pack out of my company.
Oh, okay.
Right. That makes sense. What is it? What's the order? Is it buy, sell, or sell, buy, or what? Sell, buy. Okay. I think.
It's your go, Ian.
Yeah, so then I guess I have to buy this out of the company?
Okay.
Because
Sure.
if that's... How much is it? It's 190?
190.
Alright, that's fine. Alright, so I'll buy it out of the company.
Okay. Buy another share.
I guess I'm gonna do that too.
Okay.
I thought those shares I just messed up by not selling them on my last turn, but you don't really know what's gonna go on.
Okay, yeah. Like, I don't know how any of this works.
But I guess that makes sense. If you can buy and sell in between your
Companies.
like your portfolio.
Ian?
Okay, so then on my turn, I sell both shares of the K-Pack.
Mm-hmm.
Which does cause it to drop. 1, I think?
Yeah.
Okay. And then I launch the same.
No, it's 2.
I don't know how much it
Does-
drops.
Does it eat one if you...
I don't think it eats one.
If more than
Okay.
one share is sold by anyone, the token is moved down 1 space for each share sold. So
You just have
okay,
to.
so that's-
There's like a buffer.
yeah,
Yep.
the first one is nothing. There's always there's always the line, right? For 1. I'm going to start the Santa Fe.
Okay.
I'm going to start that at 100 because that's as high as it'll go. Well, maybe I want to start it lower. Am I going to be able to afford it? No, I'm going to take an action and buy the president's share.
Okay. Buy another UP.
Because what's still... Oh, those are all too expensive. I'll start it at 100.
Whatever. Buy that one. What is it now? 135.
Which one?
For the pink.
No, the K pack.
Yeah, it's 135. Ian, did you already?
I did.
Okay. Buy another.
All right. So I sell to
Mhm.
those K packs because that puts 5 in the market.
Yeah. And then you buy a Burlington or something.
Yeah,
But you sell it for less.
I did.
Yes. I've executed successful corporate whatever.
Ian?
I feel like I missed a transaction somewhere. I need to hit that one more time. There we go.
Okay, UP's floated.
I floated mine as well. I floated mine before yours.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to take some actions.
Okay.
Take money. I gotta sell this guy now since that didn't work out in my favor, but at least I got some of the money back. 135. Take money. And then
I'm just gonna take priority deal. I think that's how this is gonna end up.
Probably, yeah. I'm passing.
Yeah, I am too.
Well, something wacky happened.
Yeah, Shawn, continue to narrate your turn while I step away and whatever else.
I should just have 720. I don't know what I did. I did something wrong. 32. I'm done.
Okay. And that's it. Does anybody float up? I don't think
No.
so. Okay. All right. Into OR1, pay privates. And pink is up.
Pink is up.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's interesting. So that's that until brown. Gonna go there. So maybe pink. What does pink want to do? Maybe we need to. We'll just go. Oh, is that really what I want to do? So that's probably gonna do that. That's fine. Or I need a mine tokens are expensive. So instead of that one, let me do this one because I can get this route. Not one of those.
Anything good?
No, I'm just kind of working through my life.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
That's all right. I mean,
Well, you get that mining token.
you get that
Yeah.
mining token.
Oh yeah. I thought those were just Ian tokens.
Yep. That's fair. I
He
understand
claims
that.
them. Yeah,
To me.
Did we pay the privates?
I did.
Okay.
I didn't. I wasn't here.
I need to spend. Do it that way. All right. So then I can do 1, 2, there, and there. Still kind of sad, but that's fine. +4, +6, 4,
Wait, who's going?
4.
Pink.
Pink.
Man, some weird things happened.
Yeah, indeed.
4 is 33.
Brian brings up an interesting point about buying shares out of your company, like in a stock round. If you think it's going to close, like you buy it back, you put that money in the company, and then you sell it. It just moves the money. Like it's this. You're putting money back in the company, which would normally be lost. That's I don't know. That's weird.
Yeah. So if I would have saw what was going to happen, which I guess I could have predicted he was going to have so much money, at the end of my turn over here, I just could have sold those shares.
Right.
And had the money in the company to start with.
Right.
But
Oh, the company sells the shares on its OR.
right. Yeah.
I
At the end of my last turn, right?
Yeah,
At the
yeah.
end of that company's turn, which ran after yours, and I'm like, oh,
Mhm.
Shazzner's going to have a whole bunch of money. Maybe he's going to do that. But that
Yeah.
whole maybe he's going to do something that's kind of hard for me to parse.
Hmm.
So that's just, I don't have 30. Oh, that's what I didn't do. Ah, well, that's fine. Spend money. Payout. All right, done. Ran for 33, which is more than 270. Yeah.
And somehow I ended up on top. That's okay. Yes. And this is where I block Shawn by just cutting across. Go the long way around.
Go for it.
Right? Like I don't know what he's doing here. Like this is.
I needed a route.
Okay. You just needed to run another train. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. I wasn't.
Oh, and I get $10 for my mine.
Get $10 for your money.
I gotta remember to take that.
I'm gonna pay 3 terrain fees, which would normally be 120.
Mm-hmm.
But 60. I believe. I think that's how that works. I haven't actually laid any difficult terrain in a while since I brought this in. Okay.
So, gentle on the straight.
That is correct.
Okay.
I'll just put those with my collection of mining tokens. Thank you. And then I run for nothing changed, so it should be about 240. Oh, at the beginning of my turn, bring that back in for 135. Do not want to bring that back in. Deal with it later. Pay out. Collect $120 of token money. I have 4.
Okay. How much did you pay out?
24.
That is not a double jump.
It is not. I agree.
UP is next. So UP is gonna buy 3 shares from yours truly and take over.
What?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
I did not see that.
There were a couple of terrifying scenarios where, like, if one of y'all had bought 3 shares, I couldn't have taken it over.
Yeah, I thought about that.
Yeah, I'm glad y'all didn't do that because I didn't really want to run K-Back anymore. And then we're gonna put these 2 tokens out. Oop. And we're gonna take the 3 train.
I mean, I probably
And
should
these
have.
two
I
private.
probably just should have brought that other 3rd share into my company, and it would have had 3.
Yeah. But I mean, I don't know. Maybe I would have figured out something with the company.
Could have figured something out.
Yeah.
Train
But nobody was taking it over.
Train limit's 3, right? Okay.
I don't know.
Yeah. And the UP gets this prize token. And then we're going to pay out 170. Gets 51. Okay. And then these all go away.
Yeah,
the company gets $7.
How bad would things have been if Shawn had bought 3 shares of your company?
I mean, not bad. I just would have had to, juggle trains. I mean, UP would have bought trains, and then K-Pack would have bought them over and try to run them.
I mean, the interesting thing is I probably should have, because then my company would have had 3 shares.
Right.
Yeah.
And the worst thing that happens if it becomes a president, it just gets all your stuff.
Right.
And none of your liability.
Right.
So that was probably the better move.
So in hindsight, you look back, you're like, oh yeah, that would have been way better. But hey, whatever, right? What are you gonna do now?
I don't know. This is a weird game.
This is a weird game.
Okay.
That's always... What a weird game, huh? What a weird game.
Yeah.
How about the Burlington?
Oh, hold on. UP still needs to run.
I thought you said the UP ran for it paid out 170.
Paid out once. Oh, the company that died paid out.
Yes.
Okay. So,
I want all companies that are being acquired to be referred to as dying companies.
I think we're gonna continue the Great March, and then I'm gonna use my special ability here to lay this track for free, and then this guy here, and we'll throw a token down there for $40.
Obviously, the worst token in the game.
Pretty bad, but I got a lot to burn through.
I got a lot of tokens just sitting around.
And then we're gonna run for 50, 40, 50. Runs for 140.
I already moved you forward, so.
Okay.
I'll just leave you there.
Oh, so it is the turn of the Burlington.
Well, he's gonna buy a train if he wants.
Yeah, I'm gonna buy a 4 train.
Now it's the Burlington.
Oh, this is the weird thing. You have to be able to upgrading tracks.
Yes. So, well, the Burlington up here in the top right-hand corner, right?
Mm-hmm.
Are you gonna acquire the other company?
Yeah, I was also
Okay.
I think so.
Okay, yeah. So then, to your
Well,
question.
let me see. So I either do it this turn or next turn.
Well, let me talk about your track question first, since that's easier to answer. That's actually factual. You cannot upgrade this track because
Go that way.
you don't run on anything.
Oh yeah, that's why it really sucks.
Yes.
Yeah.
Let me make sure though. I want to walk through that.
No, you're right because I'm not coming from this way.
Correct.
When upgrading a non-revenue track for at least one new segment of track, all previous track segments in newly created junctions must have been reachable. That wording, but I don't know how else you would phrase it. Yeah, Shawn. Yeah, we're all in agreement.
Yeah, we're all in agreement.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm a little sad.
I agree.
So do I do that this turn is the question. Next turn it would do that. There's 1-4 left.
And then as soon as someone buys a 5, it opens up the 6D, which is fantastic. Everyone loves that.
40.
Everybody
40.
loves
40.
the 40.
40.
60 would be nice, yeah.
60.
I mean, then that's just like extra money.
Yeah.
So that's interesting. It'll be there. Like, what would I do this time? So I am. Huh. This is good. This is good question. I think I don't. Maybe I'll do it next time, and we'll see how that looks. So I gotta put my token up there, and you have to try to not screw yourself.
Usually.
Track late, because that is kind of a thing.
And that's
the
illegal track placement.
That is not right. What is it? The other
Correct.
one?
Yeah, it's this one.
Yeah.
Try not to mess up the track lay, but I mean, no promises.
No promises. So I have to buy a train.
You have to buy a train. Figure out the right order of things and how to move money around. Which is interesting. And kind of difficult because I'm not that smart. That would run again. Take money. Money just gets paid out. Money just
half to me and half to the company. So that is interesting thought.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Shreds, you say?
To shreds, you say? Yeah. So then 4.
I like that your whole game hinges on this.
Yeah, and I'm trying to be, this is like role playing. You got to role playing trying to be smarter than you are. That's real hard.
You're like, this is the part of the game that's like really critical. Like, can I just roll intelligence? Like, no, that's a different game. Like, but I really just want you to tell me the answer.
Yeah. That would be super great.
Yeah, I need you to figure out what you're doing because that greatly impacts what I'm gonna do.
It does.
Yeah, Shazzner can just be in the middle and have to deal with everything else. I don't, whatever.
It's fine. Yeah.
I just don't see it. So anyway, so I'm gonna do that. Well, I'll hold on. I think I'm gonna end up just buying the company because I can't. I think they might want to wait, but I don't know why.
You don't have to put that back.
That one's got to go this
Because
way.
yeah.
That one goes that way, and so then I buy 3 shares.
Okay.
And they are 175.
So then all the shares you bought, plus the shares from the treasury go in the company, is that right? Is that how that works? Okay.
Yep.
And then he pays out 440.
So that's 100, that's 525.
Did you take the money for
He hasn't yet.
the shares? Okay.
I haven't done anything yet.
Okay.
Oh, so yeah, 525. And then what? Then I got just a ton of money. What do I do with that?
Worry about it later. Okay.
And then I pay out 440 from this company.
From that company. Okay. And then
I take
$5 over.
All right, then I just take $5. Take money, 445. Then money. Gone. All this goes over. That one just goes in there. And pink.
Do you want this one down the bottom?
I might as well. I mean, I got done a bunch of these things.
Okay. And
Pink is no more.
Pink is all right.
I was gonna grab that.
I got there faster than you. It was common courtesy.
Common courtesy.
Yeah.
And then I run some. All right, so now it is my turn.
Shawn's stuff just moves closer and closer to the middle of the table.
So I still can't do that one because I can't get from the other way. That is just a. That is just a kind of a.
Yep, I agree.
That is just a thing that happens.
Yep. It's a real big bummerino. But this is gonna put me
So I'm gonna run there.
Sure is.
I gotta start making a plan now.
Yeah, you gotta have a plan. How do you even? I think that was what I had to do.
How do you even? He says.
I think that was the problem. Is you gotta kind of get somewhere else. It's hard to get other places when they don't really want you to be there.
It's very true.
All right, so I have some trains. So I can run that for 1 for 12. Then that's 315. And then plus 9. That's 1, 2, 3. And then we'll pick up that one for 4 plus 6. All right, so hey, 420.
Blaze it.
Woo!
Whoa.
Shazzner. Whoa. I guess. Oh, that's not gonna work.
Yep. 420 payout.
Alright, well that won't work.
What am I supposed to do? Hey, well, Shazzner ends up with 420 too, so I mean, I think that he actually wins the game.
Yeah. You have an even 1,000.
I do.
Santa Fe, you're up.
Santa Fe, here we go.
Yeah, I think Shawn's doing very well.
I don't have good board position, and that was a big thing last game.
now let me walk through the train position as it stands presently.
Mm-hmm.
Shawn, you are
Train type.
train tight. Shazzner, how much you can have? 2 more? 2 more.
2 more.
Okay, and you have $214. All right.
Yeah.
So I can't buy both of those because that's $680. And I gotta buy a train. And I'm going first, which is terrible now. Which... Shawn can't... So this is the actual Poison 4 is what I'm seeing. Right?
I mean, we never bought the E last.
Right.
Oh yeah,
No.
yeah, we did. I mean, we cheated to do it, but we bought it.
No.
Oh,
But the thing with is that whoever buys the 4, then it's like the next company to have $1,000 buys a 4D. Right. Which, I mean, I want a 4D, and there's only 3 of them.
5Ds were better.
5Ds were
Right.
better, but I mean, money now versus money later, right? They're only like
A
one
bit
of
more
those.
hand money. It's all about the hand money.
It's all about the hand money. So how much of those? Those are 400. I actually can't afford those. And then
Did you buy another 4?
I bought 1. I can't buy a 5 because I can't afford it. I want to buy the 4 across. Which is not going to be enough. But if no one else can do it, then we'll see what happens. But I'm trying to figure something out and just couldn't. Like, I needed to run all 3 trains and withhold, and then need to buy 2 more trains.
Yeah.
And that's not legal for a variety of reasons. So, alright, I'm done. Company floating by.
Yeah, I was gonna put the ones that are still open over here.
Alright, so I fall back, and then we go to the next round. And I paid the privates, and
Okay.
now I'm first, which is fantastic. I don't know how this happened.
You're shocked.
I don't know how I was doing bad, and now I seem to be doing okay. I don't know, right? That's a thing.
You did it.
Get my token in there, cause great, you guys. But $80. So then I run an east-west, and I run a 3 train doing a circuit on Denver. 5, 3. I run for 44.
Blaze it.
Blaze it.
Blaze it. And additionally, I also take $120. I think that's it. I don't actually want to do anything else yet.
So,
Because, well, let me... What does that do?
Buying the 5?
If I buy the 5, it's not permanent. So there's that.
Sure.
I will get to go first in the next round.
maybe.
Well, I don't know. No, I mean in the next operating round. Right?
Maybe.
Oh, the Burlington could double jump. Yeah. So if the Burlington double jumps, then you'll be ahead. But you're train tight.
People could also sell down shares of your company. All you have to do is buy them and then sell them.
I would prefer that you buy them. That'd be fantastic. If you buy 2 of them, that's fine.
This almost seems like the game of chicken. So unless you can like buy both of those, it almost feels like you shouldn't, or you try to set yourself up so you can.
Right. Well, yeah, and you merging your company, I think, it hurt my chance to buy it. So I don't know. This is gonna be one of those things where it's like I don't do anything, and that's the wrong move, and then I'm gonna be sad.
But also, you
Yeah.
could do something, and that's the wrong move.
Yes. You know, don't move too fast, but don't move too slow.
I mean,
Well, if you buy the, yeah.
the 5 is a fucking bargain. Jesus, $400 for 5 stops.
So that tells you right there, you should not buy it.
I don't know. Don't listen to me.
Well, let me.
No, I'm always like, why is your sales usually ends up benefiting you more than it does somebody else.
I'm gonna buy it. I'm gonna take that chance.
Okay.
Well, then you won't have the money to buy the other train.
I'll just withhold.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, with all your cash.
Well,
that's
the thing
probably
is,
true.
like, so what? You withhold? Oh no, I'll take a double jump and end up in the corner anyway, right?
Right.
Oh, most of the companies close on 5s, too. So that's a thing.
Mm-hmm.
Not the mining company, I believe.
Yeah, I think these 2 are closed.
One of my mountain discount closes, but not my mines.
Mm-hmm.
The mines close on a 6. Okay.
Minute Maid, you're up.
All right.
Minute Maid orange.
Mm-hmm.
I took a chance.
Are we in browns now?
We are in browns.
Our Browns.
Means I'd upgrade this one.
Yeah, you definitely want that token there.
That helps life a little bit. Does the train limit change?
No.
Okay. And then
Why didn't you say something, Shazzner? I wouldn't have done that.
What?
I don't know. Nobody could have.
Oh, about the.
They wouldn't.
I totally forgot about it. Yeah, honestly.
I'm happy with all that. It makes these
Yeah.
worse though. And I still can't get through over here because you guys are.
Yep. You have to go
turd
around.
butts.
I mean, you just have to go around now. Just build a spur and go.
Just build that spur.
I mean,
Yeah, just build a spur.
You can't upgrade this one, right? Like this is. That's just kind of stuck.
Oh, it sure is. Well,
Until you or I decide to upgrade.
Right.
And why would you do that?
Kind of hilarious. Yeah.
I mean, that's what it is, right? There's only one way in from one of those tiles, I think.
Right.
Oh, we can.
All right. Yeah, so I have to do that.
Shazzner or I could do something like this.
But why?
But then why?
Which potentially opens up that.
But why?
The question is why.
If Shazzner or I had a company in the north that needed to get in somehow.
Sure.
All right. So run trains. So. I mean, that's still better. It's a 3. That's a 3. One. Ugh. 20.
It's not great.
Like, Like, what the heck's a 20?
You're also not even going there.
No, but I mean, I could have.
Oh.
I mean, I could have laid them. I'm like, oh, maybe I'll. Oh, why would I want to do that?
Because you need a route. I mean, there's 2 dits on the way, right? So it's a 40
Alright.
if you run a normal train to
So,
it.
15 for 3. Uh, 10, 11, plus 14. I'll get better here in a minute. That's 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, plus 11, plus 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, plus 7. It runs for 47.
That seems okay.
Not bad.
And
Not
we
bad.
pay it out.
Okay?
Yeah.
That's it.
Yep.
UP.
Or,
Or you
yeah,
don't pay it
yeah,
out.
or,
You withhold.
Yeah, or you withhold, right?
or I withhold.
And then
And then I could start a company at 160,
you use to break yourself out.
which then it can buy some trains, and then I can buy trains over.
Sure.
Yeah, that's a thing.
I'll withhold.
Okay.
Because everybody ends up over there anyway, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Pretty much. That's what we're assuming.
Okay, I'm done.
Okay. UP. UP is going to upgrade
Oh, sorry.
Denver. Whoa.
Beginning of my turn, I bought this share in,
Okay.
which was, where's this? Which one is that one?
It is 195.
195. I had that money.
I believe you.
Interestingly enough, if somebody else gets a token in here, no one can start the DRG.
Because now it's not reserved, right?
Correct. Okay, so we're gonna run our 4 train. Oh, I'm gonna put a yellow tile here.
I expected you to do something like, what if we just did like that and just kind of went home?
Yeah, I mean, it's
I mean,
tough. You can only do so much.
Yeah. I mean, if I did do that, Shawn could still upgrade it, so it's not like
because he's not with the
right.
Oh, he isn't with the Burlington, right?
Yeah. He's down there. Yeah.
I'm in both those spots.
Yep. Okay, so 30, 10, 10, 60, 10, 10, 30, plus 70, plus 100 for east to west.
When are the mines closed?
6s.
And then running 60 plus 70 plus 20 plus 50. One's for 5, 30. And I think we're going to withhold by that 40.
Which does something, right? Kills the 3s.
Yep.
Okay.
And we're done.
Okay.
Santa Fe.
Back again.
Yeah, not getting the token in CS real blows. Really blows.
Go to Pueblo, it's fine.
Well, you guys have had those all the time. Oh, for the Santa Fe, yeah.
So
Santa Fe.
Pueblo,
Not
it's
super
fine.
happy
Don't
with
worry
that.
about it.
Yeah.
You guys are all like, what are you gonna do to blah? That'll be fine. Or it won't, who cares? 6, 7, 8, 10. Nice. it's enough to keep going forward.
Mm-hmm.
Just keep going forward. That's all that matters. Alright, that's probably fine. I think I'm done. We can go to stock round.
Okay.
Oh, I have a priority deal. Look at that. How much are they? $195.
All right. What am I gonna do?
Suck and die.
Suck and die. Like. You're gonna start a company. Which one? DRG? DRG is a 5 share.
Well, or 6.
So
You could start it at 6 share.
could start a 6 share.
You can choose to start it in the higher band. Higher class.
Right. So I did 420 divided by 5. I could start at $80.
Oof.
Pretty terrible. Which doesn't give me a permanent train.
That's a big oof.
That is a big oof. But I don't know what else I can do. Because at least it leaves Rock Island kind of stranded a little bit. So we'll start the DRG for $80. I mean, I could sell UP too.
Yep.
So
And that'll drop it.
Yeah, we'll drop it. But it's gonna be double jumping for some time. Plus 120, 540. It's $10 short from starting at 110.
It's not 550.
Yep. Divided by 5. So I could do it 100 instead. And $500 at least gives me something somewhat. So we'll do that. We'll sell UP. And then we'll buy this for start at 100. Okay.
Me.
Yep.
I have a lot of money.
Yep.
Which is interesting. So here's a question.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, could DRG can get tokened out, or since it started now it can't?
Did the DRG just start?
Yeah. So in order for it to get tokened out, yeah, actually that's a good point. So somebody would have to build a bypass in with a company that does have a token.
What are the odds of that?
What are the odds of that? Because you place the token down when you operate, right?
Do you?
Whenever you operate, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm just not sure if it can be now that it's floated. It doesn't lay it so it can be tokened out.
Hmm.
And like And it runs last.
Yeah.
So give
if the location that has this. Oh, so here's how this it
Mhm.
worked prior. Prior to Brown. If it had floated. Yeah, so you couldn't place it if it hasn't. But yeah. If the location has a corporation symbol on the board and it's floated, it's considered reserved. However, as discussed, it does not have the symbol on there. Right? So that would mean it's not reserved. So then,
oh, because in Brown there's no symbols.
there's no symbols.
That means it's an unreserved space.
Right. Brian says it can be tokened out. I think that's what he said.
Okay.
Yeah. Yes.
Well, the only way I guess that could happen
A
is
corporation cannot be launched if its reserved station is not available, or no tile upgrade containing a
so I can't even start the DRG.
or no tile upgrade containing a station location on that tile is available.
No, I think you can start it.
A corporation cannot be launched if its reserved station is no longer available. Well, there's no reserved.
Right.
But there is
an open
for it.
spot.
All right. Brian, look this up in the rules for us. Which company is that? The DRG?
Yeah, the Denver Rio Grande.
For example, if no player had launched the DSL, which was the green company, I think, until Browns were available, the station location is no longer reserved, and all stations may be occupied. Yeah, so the ruling seems to be that you can start it and float it, but if you get tokened out, you just keep falling back on the stock market.
SOL, okay.
I think, right? That seems to be the case.
Okay.
That is my understanding. Okay. So what was the DRG? Yeah.
I think Ian could do it.
What with the Santa Fe?
The Santa Fe?
How? Like to
Maybe you can't. Maybe there's 3.
Right?
I think it's one too many tiles.
It's a lot of tiles.
Mm-hmm.
Well, right, but you have 2 companies.
Okay, I'm probably not gonna do it, but show me how I would do it.
I think maybe it's one too many. One too many required.
Yeah, I don't even know how I would get there.
I think it's 3. I think well, you can come into here.
Yeah.
And then come into here. But that's 3. That's 3 upgrades. That's 2 yellows and a green. And then a yellow and a green. If that's even like possible. But with the restrictive track lays, yeah, it's probably.
Well, and I gotta pay for that too. I don't know.
I mean, I absolutely would do it.
I have $51 in the company, so.
But I don't know that I can. So.
That company has to pay more than. That company has to pay $11 in train fees. That's not happening. Yeah.
So I think you're probably safe. But if I can figure out how to do it, I absolutely will do it.
That's fine. Who's up?
Shawn.
Yeah, because we were trying to figure out if we get tokened out. So I think Mike kind of. So that's there. So that the northern route is kind of blorked.
Now you got to work on the northern route. It's fine. It's right there.
Well, I mean, but it's kind of all tough through there.
No, you just you just do one of these guys. Just go straight through.
Everything's fine.
I mean, yeah, you got to pay, right?
You got to pay money.
Yeah.
The other one is I could start this one and use both these companies to kind of work that way and then around. So I'd have.
Well, you're not blocked there. You just can't tie in. You can go across, right?
Sure.
Which is the thing
No.
we never do.
I don't think so.
But no, yeah. You're not
Yeah,
creating a
tokens
junction.
over
Oh
here.
yeah, I can now.
Yeah,
Yeah.
right here, right?
Right, but I don't think you can do that if you can't run the initial track.
No, you're not.
Yes, but now this.
You're not
Right,
creating a new
but
junction.
only because I can come in from here.
Right.
But you're not creating a junction, right?
Is the junction a specific rule?
The word junction is used when laying tiles.
Oh, I see what y'all mean.
All previous segments involved in newly created junctions. You are not creating.
I think these are junctions.
You're not creating a new junction because you're not.
Right,
I think
right,
that's a
right.
junction.
I don't think it is.
I think that's.
It's not. It
No.
runs over.
It runs over. Yeah, that's not.
All right, so junction is a joining track.
Yeah, this.
Right.
This
So in
tile
this
that-
case, I can reach both sides. I think what we were trying to figure out, Brian, is if I didn't.
Yeah.
So could I have, before I got a token here, could I have laid it across?
Right.
And the question is that a junction? And in some ways, it is. It's just not. It's not a joined junction.
Well, it's not a junction because they don't intersect at all. Right. You come
Is that the definition of junction? Is what I'm asking.
What does the word "is" mean? I would argue that all these tiles exist. Like that tile is like the same as this one, right? Where they don't actually touch.
Right, right. So you don't have to worry. So yeah, okay, yeah. So that makes a lot more sense now.
Like there's all these tiles.
No,
that
I think that's wrong. I think all those are junctions. Every one of these is a junction.
I don't know. I don't think so.
How could that be a junction? Like it's.
I think it would be very specific about the wording if it wouldn't have junction in there. Because otherwise, this tile is basically impossible to play.
Then a bunch of them are actually impossible to play.
No,
right?
They're not impossible to play. You just have to be running on both sides of the track. So I think it's totally semantic. But so in my view, I think all of these green tiles are junctions because they're greens. They have two pieces of track on the same tile.
But it's a junction.
Yeah. So because
I'm making a face at you. I hope you can see it.
No, I understand. I think there needs to be a definition of junction. Is it just any green tile that has two pieces of track on it? Then that could be a junction. If they actually have to touch and run, train can have to run concurrently on it, that's different.
I think if you want to handicap yourself in this case, then I'm gonna let you. But I think you're wrong, and
it also doesn't matter because I can run. I got a token here, so I can do both things. So it doesn't actually matter to me. But in other places, it might matter.
Well, then no. Then we do have to solve this. Like we cannot continue because I need that answer. This is super important. The track is so restrictive.
I agree. I mean, I'm not against anything that you're saying. I'm just uncertain.
Any of our viewers know the answer to this?
Jules says a junction.
Jules just said where they're joined.
Where they're joined, and those are not joined.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think that's a bad definition, but I'm just unsure if it's used in this case.
I'm upset by this.
Because 18XX is weird enough. So the Rock Island. I mean, it would. Do I want to get a token there? Do I want to try to run it somewhere else? So what is my goal?
What is your reason for being?
What is my reason for my existence?
Mm-hmm.
Is to get like one. Those aren't.
Well, somebody asked a question about like the DRG.
Like specifically?
Well, they're talking about phase 5.
Thing is, I'm not gonna. Hmm.
I mean, there's only like 10 posts on all of the forums,
Yeah.
so there's not a
Yeah,
lot
that's
going
that's
on.
not a. There's not a lot of action. I mean, I don't even really know if that makes. I got to figure out if that makes sense. So I could do that, so then I could run
Who designed
another
this game? I
train
want to
over
send
there.
them an email.
I mean, I could do the thing that Shazzner did and just suitcase this guy.
That's definitely doable.
Definitely doable. Just sell down your shares and buy whatever trains you need to free yourself up.
Do I gotta send this guy a message on BGG to get a hold of him? Is that how this works?
5, 6, 10 is what Brian says.
5, 6, 10.
5,
Whatever. I
6,
think I'll buy the.
10.
But I think.
Okay. When laying any track tile, either it must be increased or some of the newly printed track must be reachable from one of their tokens. Yes. So, not an issue, I don't think. Because he had a token in the corner. And 5, 6, 11. And upgrading non-revenue track for all previous track segments involved in newly created junctions.
Ian, you're up.
The issue with you guys worrying about turn order is largely irrelevant because I'm going to sell a Santa Fe
Mm-hmm.
so that I can buy another of my Colorado Springs.
Buy another share of DRG.
You guys are worried I'm trying to token you out. You guys are ridiculous.
Like, I got other things I got to deal with.
Yeah, I got another plan that I'm working
I mean, if y'all token me out, I would just suitcase it and just
Right.
burn all the money.
It would
buying
actually,
another-
yeah. That's a
and
pretty
I
good
would be
suitcase.
totally fine with that too, you know?
Yeah.
That's a pretty good suitcase.
I don't.
Right.
Yeah. Well, that one.
Literally cannot run.
I buy a share.
Okay.
Is anything affordable at $79? No?
I don't think so.
Well, then put me on pass.
All right. Buy a share.
Ditto.
Buy a share.
Ditto.
Pass.
Not pass. Now, what do I want to do? So if I did that.
Nope.
Buy. It's a little bit more money over there. So he's gonna run. I'll be able to buy one of those. Oh, then somebody else is gonna have to buy a 5, isn't it?
Right.
Before we
Fives
move
have to
on
be
the
eaten up
sixes.
before you get the 6.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the 5s have to be gone, you guys.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, what? 5s have to be gone, and they're just kind of crappy trains. All right. Well, I should put 650 in there now. What is out here?
Okay, I found the designer's GitHub profile.
Nice.
I think it's his.
Um,
I'm gonna send him a message on
So-
LinkedIn. Like, I'm playing your game and I need an answer.
all right, I'm gonna buy one more of those, so it'll give me some bit more money. Pretty sure Ian's gonna be.
Ian, are your companies train locked?
Isn't the train limit 3?
I think it's 2.
Hold on.
Once we bought the 4D.
Did someone buy a 4D?
I did.
No, the train limit
Yeah.
is... Yeah, then I am. Yes.
Okay.
I forgot that someone bought it. I was like, I got a plan. That doesn't really matter. I'm still fine. I'm just gonna do whatever I'm doing.
So you're not buying a train, because that's
Me?
what we figured out.
No, I'm probably not buying a train. That's correct.
Oh,
I'm not buying a train because you
oh
bought
because you're
Shazzner bought a 4D. Yeah.
train locked. So
Yeah.
he's gonna buy 2.
I forgot that Shazzner bought a train. I mean, I might have done something different, but probably not. I might not have sold that share. That's fine. It's all fine. We're all
Yeah,
fine.
that's an interesting world we live in.
Yeah.
Um,
Man, my
All right, Brian
stock
found
price
the
sure took a
designer's
beating.
Google Drive.
all right, I'm gonna buy.
We discovered his password. We're logging into his computer.
It does kind of feel like that, yeah.
That's funny. Do I buy 3 of those? That doesn't seem too unreasonable. I mean, then I just deal with it, right? This guy, the DRG. So this is gonna be up there. If I buy 3, I'm gonna buy buy 3 apiece.
Okay.
There's a frequently asked questions section, but that's not covered. It's like, what about brown cities?
All right, I'm good.
I'll hold on to priority deal.
We'll just play this out.
Okay.
Yeah, okay.
Does anybody float up?
No.
No?
Okay.
I'm gonna pay my private though.
And then your company goes.
Okay. Huh, well, that's a thing. All previously whatever. I hate this.
Previously on leverage.
Previously on Lost.
This game's got a lot of brain stuff in it, and
Yeah.
not in the way that really sits well with the way my brain works.
I'm like, there's a lot of brain stuff going on, and it doesn't seem like it's any of the stuff that you're used to.
Yeah.
Like I do good at some brain stuff,
What about the rest of it though?
but then they're not. This doesn't. This maybe not. Maybe not.
Mm.
Okay, so I'm a run, and since I can't get a 4D, I don't have to worry about a lot of stuff.
How did you get so much money in the beginning of the game,
So,
Shawn?
I kept buying my shares. Like
Yeah, so did I. But I don't know.
I bought a lot of shares.
Hmm.
The 1,000? I'm not. I don't know. I got the 1,000 because I don't know. I don't know.
Hmm.
I mean, was I cheating? I sure hope not.
I don't think so, but you've been.
If there was some way that we could go back and watch.
Right. If only we had a time machine, but a visual one.
all right.
Yeah, someone start up a .games game real quick.
I run for
See if you can place some of these tiles.
I
Is this on Dot Games?
think so.
Oh,
Yeah.
cool.
Oh, I should have bought stuff out of the market.
That is a double jump, my
I'm
friend.
gonna buy this Santa Fe out of the market before I run. I had $80 in the company.
Okay.
Did I pay out? I've already forgotten.
Yes, you did, and I moved you up.
Thank you.
And then Minute Maid's next.
Minute Maid. What track?
Brian's doing the work for us. He's finding out. He's going to ask other
Okay.
groups. He's asking other Slacks.
Yeah.
We got the whole team on this thing.
Yeah.
I can get into there. Somebody just needs to go right across all this stuff.
Oh,
That's
hang
a
on.
lot
I
of
need
money
to.
in there.
I need to quick. I don't have to do. I don't have to do that. I can do that. That's better. That's better for me.
Yeah.
What did you do?
Instead
Oh,
of
you didn't connect in there.
I got a cat in the way. Hold on. Yeah, instead of doing a gentle into Pueblo, I can do a straight and go around this this brown line.
Mm-hmm.
I don't have to pay that money if I don't want to.
Yeah, that's true.
So
I mean, that's funny now. Because now I could get that token.
I don't know.
Maybe.
I don't know what you want me to do here. I'm playing my game.
No,
That was for the
because
Santa
again,
Fe,
the track is weird. I mean, I was thinking of connecting into here.
Shazzner, I don't know what's going on, and I feel like Shawn's taking advantage of me, and I don't realize it.
I don't think I have to go that way. So I mean, I could end up. So I get both sides of this. Like I could connect into. I'd have to do what that little tighty. Is there a straight tight like this one?
Wait, this is the Burlington.
Yeah.
They're straight tight.
So I mean, I could do that and then lay this one, and then this guy can just lay his two. Then I could token up there.
Correct.
That is correct.
Uh,
But it's also important that I avoid paying the $40 for that track crossing because I have $51 in the $51 in the company, and I need a token.
so that would just be interesting. I don't know that makes a lot of sense. It would be fun though, just to see what happens.
I mean, like a token in
Token in Denver is pretty
not
strong.
bad.
Yeah.
Either way.
You could hear the sadness in his voice. Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
No, it's fine.
Token in Denver's pretty good.
Well, now Ian's closer to down here, so this makes it harder to suitcase
Yeah,
it,
well,
which
you
is what I
can't-
was thinking of doing.
Right.
Yeah, well, so this is an interesting move, right? Like, I put this here. So now
Right.
it's like, I can threaten Shawn so he can't suitcase, but Shawn can threaten Shazzner to block
Right.
out his company, but create a suitcase. I don't know what you guys are doing. You guys are playing 4D chess, and I'm playing checkers.
So, I think that means I got to try to token there.
Go for it.
All right.
Brian has tagged the designer in Slack.
All right. So this is Burlington. So I lay that track.
I like that. I have a question. It's like we're trying to play. You two are playing a game where you're like, there's token jockeying and
that,
stuff.
and I get all around this, so that's all legal.
And
Mhm.
I'm talking to Brian.
Oh, I guess somebody else could do something before I get there.
The UP.
No, I'm next, so no.
Yeah, no.
Because of the way this works, we're on a diagonal. That doesn't matter
Right.
I don't know.
because
Should I feel bad about that, Shazzner?
No, not at all.
All right. Okay. Then I will not.
then fine. I go.
That's
that
all
way.
good.
15. So he just runs for 15. because he only has a 2 train. 150. That's 1250. That's not
Not 1300.
whatever that is. It's not 1300, so we just pay out. And then I buy one of those.
Mm-hmm.
Four, 6.
What did you pay out?
15.
15.
Okay.
That's just enough.
Very little.
That is just enough. So I pay, spend the money. So problem with that is I either get the token or I get this other 4D.
Ooh, tough call.
Yeah.
Well, that's a real tough call there, Shawn. Real something.
All right. So now it is.
I would token me out. I know what my answer would be.
That's the thing, is that you can always count on Shazzner to be aggressive. Which is fine, right? Like, I mean, it's a game where you make aggressive moves and block people. That just happens.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So at the beginning of that is there. Like what? What makes the most sense? This guy didn't have enough money, so he could have bought this guy in.
Oh,
Or
God
what,
damn it.
$100?
I didn't want you to do that.
What did he do?
I bought the UP share in the market.
Oh.
Yeah, I just dunk it on Shazzner.
No, man. This sucks, man.
You really are. Just everything dunking on Shazzner.
Just dunking on Shaz. Well, whatever. We just play the game.
Yeah, it's just
Sometimes you're the dunker, sometimes you're the donkey.
That's right.
See, that sucks for me now. Worse.
So you did this.
Well,
You caused all this to happen.
I wanted to save myself $40 to pay for a token, and then you're like, well, what if I just got
I'm
in
gonna put a
everyone's
token up
way?
here, and we will just live with whatever this is. I gotta buy a stupid 5 because
Oh,
I can't
poor
baby. Because those are the rules.
Those are the rules.
I mean, I could buy this 4D
Oh,
over.
because you have to pay for the token, which you haven't done yet?
Oh, I haven't done yet.
Okay, I'm like, you have $650.
Yeah, no, I know it. I knew I didn't have enough money for that because it takes me to $600.
Mm-hmm.
I could buy the 4D over.
Yeah.
Well, someone has to buy the 5.
If we want
And
the
so
game
you
to
could do
end,
the same
yes.
thing. You could split your 4. I mean, that you might do something like, I don't know what you're gonna do down here.
I don't know either.
And that's killed by the E.
Yeah.
Whatever. We'll just
Wait,
that'll
5?
be fine. Killed by the D, which is there's no D, so I'm
There's no
assuming
D,
that
so
the
it must be the E.
I'm assuming it's the E.
It's actually permanent just by virtue of.
Yeah, by virtue of that train not existing.
Yeah.
All right. And this guy goes back.
Mm-hmm.
All right. The Union Pacific sad boy gets
UP.
to take a turn.
Um.
Probably gonna run for a goodly amount of money, though, right?
Yeah, it'll have a goodly amount. We're gonna upgrade this one to one of these little rare guys. Just have to point it that way. And then we're gonna run our 4D. If you run east or west of the 4D, do you double the bonus?
We did not
Okay.
last time, and I believe I don't know. I actually don't.
That's
know
how we played. So I mean, I guess we need to decide now or what the rule is. But we took it as like a bonus to the revenue.
Yeah.
But we should figure it out.
We should design our own game and then not cover a bunch of this stuff. Marshawn Lynch.
I'm just here so I don't get fined.
Cheers, so I don't get fined.
Just seeing if there's a better route for that.
Chat agrees with us. Chat being Brian.
Okay. 60 plus 10, 10, 30. My 4. And then my other one's gonna go 30. I'm sorry, these are doubled. So it's gonna be 60, 120, 140, 100, 140 plus 100. One's for 910. We'll pay that out.
That's pretty good.
Nothing wrong with that.
God, I really want one of those 40s. That's okay. One for 910. And we'll pay out.
Give you the double jump.
Uh-huh.
Alright. The DRG.
DRG. Doesn't have a train.
Okay.
It's gonna fall back.
Yep.
We're gonna issue all our shares.
How many?
5. So let me
Falling
see.
back from 95, so.
So 95 plus 75 plus 60 plus 50 plus 40 plus 35 is 355.
What should be 95, 75, 60, 50, 40.
Okay.
So I think you
Then
took
I had one.
$35.
35 too much.
Yeah.
So now someone can just take over that company,
No.
but get nothing. So
No, I can't take it over. I mean, there's.
Yeah,
so he's got all of them.
He has all
Yeah.
of them.
But anyway, it wouldn't actually do any good.
You would pay out the shares, right? I mean, the company would get a dividend of $82 a share it owns. So it's actually
That's not
the
too bad.
company would make a decent amount of money just buying the shares and liquidate it.
Yeah.
But you can't because you have to compete against Shazzner, so Shazzner will just do whatever he does. I think you issue shares after train buying.
Yeah.
Yes.
So I'm done.
If you wanted to buy a 4D across first, I don't know, or 4. Unlock your company. I don't know what you got going on.
I'll let it run one more time.
Okay. I'm gonna pay my private. Very good.
Pay the private.
Pay the private.
Mm-hmm.
And I need.
Oh, I've been meaning to take my mine money.
Don't forget to take your mine money.
I've got about 80%, but it's usually a good deal after I run.
I take my mine money because I have a lot of my game based on that.
Yeah, you're the ones playing the mine game.
Yeah. Nothing changes on the route, so I just run again.
Okay. That is a double jump.
Oh man, look at that stock value.
Yep. Burlington's up.
Burlington needs to figure out how we get over there.
The Burlington? It just goes there, and then you just break out and go around.
But it's the breaking out and going around. That always seems difficult.
You do that, and then you do that.
Yeah. And then hopefully it all works out because nobody tragic tracks it in the middle.
No, and then you have to keep going north though.
Yeah.
You don't get
but
to go.
But there's so many other. I think. Yeah. No, I mean the UP can mess it up.
Well, the other option is you just.
But I don't know. I guess I'll just do that. I mean that makes the most sense. And then we'll see what happens.
The less risky but more expensive is to just bust through the mountains.
Right.
So you decide, right? Like you can.
I'll just do this, and we'll see what happens.
Okay.
And there's only so much you can do.
Yeah, and then Shazzner's like, what if I just like, oh, just loop that
Oh,
back
I know.
in,
I mean,
and
you
then
can only do so. You can only do so much. There's you can't do everything. You can control.
Okay.
All right. So my 40 is
I got a little bit before my turn, right?
1, 2, 3, 4.
Back in a minute. I'll zoom in on the board for everybody. See what's going on there.
5 plus 7 plus 6 plus 5 times 2, and then and then what? So I went that way. Is that 11? Probably can do better than that. $11. Plus 11, so 57. I'll buy the other 40.
Mm-hmm.
All right, I'm done.
Okay.
That is a double. UP.
UP. So the sixes have to be bought before the 5 and E are unlocked.
A 6 has to be purchased.
Okay. Okay. We'll upgrade this guy. And then, yeah, we're totally going to do this.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
why wouldn't you?
And then I run for 930. We're paying out. Done. Next is the Trinidad one.
I got
Oh my
all of
God.
them. I got all of them,
Whole stack.
and I didn't even want that to start with. So I was like doubly wrong. It was the whole stack, and I didn't want that to begin with.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I misunderstood. I meant to put a different track here. It's okay. It's not that big of a deal.
You do something even worse.
Yeah. I think this one would have blocked you. Right?
Yeah, because I can't start from there.
Yeah.
Is that what you want to do?
Yeah, let's do that one.
I mean, I've kind of dunked on you. I should let you.
A little counter dunk. Yeah.
That's fine. What
I mean,
money?
that's not bad for me either.
Hmm.
Oh, what happened?
Shazzner fixed his track, so I couldn't actually do anything useful.
Yeah.
I mean, he did it wrong to start with.
I did do it very wrong.
Oh,
Oh, jeez.
oh, this track is such a
You should have just
Yeah.
gone across the mountains.
piece. I mean, that was good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I mean, that was going to take a long time.
That's mostly it takes money, right? You're doing 2 a round. Doable.
It just takes a long time.
Yep.
Yeah, because I mean, I can't. We decided what is it? You can't. What is the junction? What was the ruling? We still don't have a ruling.
No.
What do we want the ruling to be?
What's the question?
Like, I think
I
you
could
could
do
do that.
Because that's not a junction.
It's not a junction. Because you're not colliding with the track, thus you don't have to
I
have
think that
be
the
running
one,
on
I
it.
think that the ones that actually have a physical space between them would satisfy 0 definitions of junction, no matter how stringent we want it to be. So I feel like those are safe. So if you want to do the little like curving away from each other, I mean, I am for the things.
For the definition of junction is track that touches.
That's what some people
You
are
guys
saying.
You guys were both for that.
No.
Yeah,
no,
I think that
Oh, okay. Let me.
I was the one who was arguing against it,
I
and
want
so
to
that's
state my
2 to 1
position.
anyway.
I want to state my position clearly, in
uh-huh.
that I think that, for example, the bow and arrow is not a junction.
Yeah. Right.
Okay.
Nor is this.
Correct. This is double not a junction.
Yeah. There's
Right?
no way you can call that a
There's
junction.
no possible way.
Right.
On top of that, I also think the bow and arrow is not a junction because the tracks don't actually intersect in any
Correct.
meaningful way.
Correct.
Shawn is the
Right.
ultra orthodox. I see black lines near each other, so it counts.
26.
Brian is in the Shawn school of thought.
Interesting.
But, like you said,
That's a double jump. Santa Fe.
see that would have been interesting though, because if you had been able to lay, the crossover, you could have crossed over and then done another non-junction back. But anyway, don't worry about it. Santa
Double
Fe,
dunk.
double dunk. Santa Fe.
It's happy to be part of this process.
Happy to be part of the East-West coalition.
Boo.
Dad, you have only yourself to blame. And we'll put a token down so as not to lose this this route as soon as it's built. That's the kind of thing that would happen.
Probably.
Yep. Then go find me. A lot of dits on the way across the country.
Sure. D's don't pick up dits though.
I don't have a D, so it's no big deal. I have just 2 garbage 4s, thank you. But I run for 280, which is enough to give me that double jump.
DRG, the fail boy. We're gonna move back, and then we're buying this 4 over for all our cash.
Nice.
Thank God nobody bought a 6 there.
I can't. I would have.
The 6 would have rested the 4?
Yeah.
I didn't want one of those.
I mean, I don't know what's going to happen here in a minute, but we're going to a stock round now, right?
Yeah. Yeah, we're going to stock round.
Oh. I wanted to run again.
Can we just keep running? That's the fun part.
Yeah.
Alright. Okay, so now we're just, we're stock rounding, huh? Am I? Oh, I'm first.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna buy a share of the Santa Fe for 110 because I'm gonna have to fund that company in a minute, so I might as well have a percentage of it.
Buying the last UP.
Shawn.
Ugh, this game.
Start another company.
I mean, I think so. What's the share limit?
17.
Yeah.
You might actually have to sell something to start a new company.
Need 5.
Would need 60% on 5 certs, so you could probably do it.
So I could do it.
Yeah, you should probably do it.
I'll do it. I mean, if I do that, then one of the things that's going to go away, and then there's like the next time around. Does that make a lot of sense? Like, I don't know. How closer we are to
End of the
doing
game?
stuff up here.
Oh, doing stuff where? Sorry, I wasn't looking.
Well, I think a bunch of trains are about to be bought, but we'll see how it
And
goes.
that kind of pushes it back. So if I spend 960, and then it does a thing where it kind of buys this company out. And then I have, that one. Or can I just get better shares? I think maybe just better shares.
Well, what would those be out of
As
curiosity?
opposed to like share density. Well, I mean, you have like these high value ones.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a couple of those.
Those gonna end up over there. I mean, UPs, and I mean, I already
there's
got a bunch of those.
There's no UP.
You can get one of those. And then Santa Fe.
Yeah,
There's not a lot of shares available.
Yeah, that's the thing. Is you said better shares, not for you. like,
Yeah.
there's no UP, and you own 60% of the other 2 companies. So, do you want the?
Well, actually, only 50% of this one because I forgot.
Oh.
So, but I gotta buy one of those.
Well, there you go.
I mean, yeah, just your phrase of better.
But then,
shares.
do I want to start this company? That's just a good question, because then, like, what else is there going to be to buy?
So you could
back
upgrade
around.
this one, do the Christy Cross, and then you can get a token there, and then you have east to west.
No, that's a junction.
It's not a junction. It is not a junction. We've been over this.
No, Shawn says it is. That was Shawn's...
So in my definition would be that any of these are all of these are junctions.
All of them.
Just by
Crazy
kind
talk.
of the definition of them being there's 2 pieces of track on the same thing. But I'm also okay with the otherwise, which makes more sense, but 18XX doesn't always make a lot of sense.
Sure.
So we're going to play it consistently.
Well, no, wait, which company is he talking about? Like if you were to Rock Island? Yeah.
Well, yeah. So you connect into these or
it's
something.
It's a non-issue because you can upgrade a DIT and just go into a DIT.
Right.
You can always
go into a DIT.
You can always just take a spur off. That's fine. So he doesn't.
So I'm gonna be able to buy one.
He can skirt the whole Chrissy Cross rule by just doing a different thing entirely.
Well, I'm gonna start out just by buying one of these because I can get one of those. I'll buy one of these guys over here. What are they? They're expensive.
Which one?
Yeah, they're like 300. 315.
Yeah.
Yep.
You said better. Oh, you actually did buy it. Oh, I didn't think you were.
Yeah.
Okay. No, that's all right. That's a little wild, but sure. I'll buy a Burlington.
Yeah, I'll buy one too.
How much are Burlingtons?
205.
205.
And I'll buy one.
I'll buy another one.
Sure.
Spend money. Take. 1, 2, 3. One too many. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. Yeah, one too many. Yeah, that guy's utterly mediocre. Three. That's I can buy one of those. Buy a Santa Fe. Those are looking fine. How much you get for that, Ian?
110.
Oh, those are practically free.
Yep.
Yeah, I'll buy a Santa Fe.
But what about me? Can I go first?
I mean, I guess. Here's your Santa Fe.
I guess I'll buy whatever Shawn's garbage company is, because there's literally nothing else to buy. For 135. Okay, now you can buy my thing by that.
Done.
I'll buy one more.
Now I'll just buy a good train with it instead of having to go all weird about things. Shawn, if I put enough money in your company, you're gonna be able to buy a good train.
Oh, did you bought one of mine,
I
right?
bought one, yeah.
How much was it?
135. I mean, nobody's starting a new
yeah.
company, so I'm just gonna buy another one. Shazzner. Shawn's gonna win by virtue of there just not being any shares left.
It's for real.
I just wasn't sure. So I mean, I would have started that company, I would have merged this one in, and then I would end up with less shares. So I'm like, I don't know. Maybe just have more shares.
Sure,
There's
we'll buy
only
another
one
one.
company left. Is that right?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
All right, I guess I buy one of those other guys for a whole bunch of money.
Okay.
315. Everybody has money now. The game's gonna end any minute.
Well, the companies both collapsed and got blocked out to the point where there are only going to be 4 at the end of the game. And I'm gonna pass. I can't. I mean, I could buy Shazzner's garbage company. Is anything gonna come of that, or is it gonna keep rolling back?
Where am I tokening?
So,
where am I
pass.
going? Yeah, I don't think it's a good bet.
Shawn's gonna win because he has 4 more shares than anybody else.
Honestly, the most annoying thing, well, like 4 of my shares are literally useless.
Yeah.
This is gonna go back twice, and then I would love to get it into the red zone so that next stock round these will all get freed up. But I don't think that's gonna happen. So
Can't you sell your shares?
I can't. There's 50% in the market.
Oh.
I mean, what I could do is I could
buy some of them in the OR, so that you
true.
So you could have sold them in.
Yeah. Like I could buy a share and sell it to drop the price once, and I'll move back. Bloop bloop. That's still not enough to put in the red. So how about that?
How about that?
Oh, when do we get to the preferred stock thing?
Oh, that's a good question. I don't know.
Anyway, I'm passing.
After
actually, is
5D.
there anything else? After the
Buy
5D?
one of those black ones, right?
This black
one.
It's 135. I'm just not saying you should or you want to, but you can.
Can. I mean, both those companies are gonna have cash, so. Yeah, we'll buy one. There's nothing else I can do. Okay.
All right. Passing around. I get that.
Yep. And when there are.
Oh, wait, things float up.
UP floats up.
Does the Burlington?
Yes.
Burlington floats.
What about Colorado? Shawn's garbage
No.
company? No. But my garbage company does. Ha ha ha.
Santa Fe moves up. And this guy does not.
Nope. Alright. I'll pay the private. Yeah, $5. Okay. Make you holler. Fantastic.
Hey, you guys.
Hey, you guys. I don't know. This might something I can use. Might not. I don't know. Doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter. It's what you did.
I mean, I could take it back. It's like, okay.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I should run for $60 now. Okay. All right. That's not a double jump. That's only a single jump. Ah, love is over.
Love is over.
Burlington, do something.
I need to do something.
I have to wait for Shazzner to break the train lock. This is ridiculous.
I mean, I assume. Oh no, this is this company train locked?
It is.
Here. Oh, okay. Interesting.
Who is?
The Minute Maid one.
Minute Maid is train locked. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because we're at the train limit of 2, right?
Correct.
Correct.
Yeah. I mean, this one's not.
Yeah.
Right.
But it's also $1 short. We'll fix that.
Well,
I mean, I don't know if
the Burlington's gonna run, and then Shazzner's gonna ruin things, and then we'll get on with our lives.
I mean that's yeah. 1, 2. 1, 3, 4.
I kind of wanted to
That's
buy
fine.
that E, but I don't think that's gonna happen.
It's a lot of money.
It's a lot of money.
A lot of money.
All right, I gotta start writing crap down.
Ew. Probably.
Man, Ian, you're gonna be hurting once that 6 is bought.
Oh, I'll be fine. I got cash. Oh, like train wise, yes. I mean,
Yeah.
I'll have a bad round, and then I'll be
Yeah.
well. Then I'll be wherever I'm at. You know.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it's this game. We kind of got into the position where it's so late in the game that starting that last company seems like just throwing money away.
Yeah.
And there's no shares
Yeah,
to buy. So
yeah, I think this token was kind of like, maybe could have been the last escape for it, but I don't know.
for your company,
Oh no, that's not true. I guess like some of these could. I mean,
89.
like
there's one.
sure, but it has to get there. The Rock Island or whatever.
Oh, the Rock Island, right?
Yeah, that's what I meant.
Orange ran for 89.
Nice.
UP.
UP. Do we have any upgrades that we want to do? This poor bastard down here. I mean, not that you'd want to hook into it now, but
Right.
you know.
So we can't buy the E until like all the 6s after A6 is purchased.
No.
There are 12 6s.
The 6s. Okay. The 5D and E are available immediately after a 6 is bought.
Okay, because there's 12 of them, so I'm hoping
Right.
we don't have to run through all of them.
The 6 is the final train.
We're gonna upgrade that guy.
The final
And we're
Final
gonna
countdown.
run our 4D for 560. We're gonna pay out
It's been blazed.
And then we're gonna buy the 6 and the 5D.
All right, so the 6, because you're a +1 train. 6 closes all my mines, which is tremendously sad. The worst tragedy that could ever happen.
I'll take my last mine, like I said, a long time after I actually run.
Oh yeah. I'll
You
take
guys
mine
are-
too.
You guys are ridiculous. All right, Shawn, your bad company is up.
He has a 40, a 5D, and a 6. Man,
Yep.
that's pretty strong.
We'll see. We'll see if I can even run them.
Well, I mean, it's pretty strong. I mean, that's a
Yeah.
lot of Ds and 6s.
Right,
You have
That's
a
just
lot of strong trains.
I'll probably do that, and then we'll just.
Oh, we need to go in the special round, right?
After the set.
Oh, okay.
After the set.
Mhm.
Okay.
Okay,
The
I'm ready.
thing that I want to do, I can do it a little later. I don't know
You're
if
not
that,
doing it right now.
I'm not doing it right now. Oh, I needed to. This guy needs this. Because that's a junction.
That is definitely a junction. 100% agree. One of the few things.
I mean, that's still probably more. Still 26. And we pay out. What happens if we buy an E-train? Anything?
The 4's rust.
Oh, also you go down to a single tile lay.
Oh, that's
One
right.
tile action.
Sorry, not the 4's rust. The 5's rust.
The 5's rust.
Mhm.
The 5's rust. So I need to have. I can spend. That doesn't matter. Okay. I ran for one of these.
How much?
26.
Oh man, so close.
That's close. Let me double check that. I mean that, I don't even know if that freaking helps me. Yeah, whatever, that's fine.
Okay.
We'll call it good.
Sad boy falls back. Alright, we gotta keep going. Oh, you don't even have a train anymore. Sad boy. It's all gone.
Sad boy. What you want? What you wanna do?
I don't think that's right, but hey man, that's you. got a 5. Quick math, and then I'll buy a train, and everything will be awesome, right?
Everything will be an awesome.
Yep. Denver 7? That seems pretty good. I went for 44. Almost flipped it over. I'll buy that 5D.
You don't want the E?
No. I mean, I'll probably still be able to buy it here in a minute. So, yeah. I mean, I don't know. Well, let's take a quick break here.
I think you should buy the E.
Why don't I just, if I withhold, I can buy both,
Sure.
and then still get to the end of the market.
Wait, aren't you train locked for this guy?
If I buy the E, I can then buy the D, the 5D.
Oh, I see. Yeah.
But then, I mean, so then I'd be back here. I would need to run.
You would do it.
We'd probably make it to the end.
All right.
Oh, for sure.
All right. What did I ran for 44? So. Seems like a bad plan, but whatever, right? Whatever.
Makes me sad. I got those shares.
How much are they? 1,000?
1,000.
Okay. Yeah. I got a 5D and an E. Now I gotta figure out what to do with them.
Minimate, you're up.
Are you done?
Yeah, I'm done.
Right. So the president's choice is you
At the end of the round.
right at the end of the round, and then you keep buying as many as you want. Of your, is it just a once around, or is it you just keep going around?
I think it's you keep going around. Although you're not gonna be able to buy anything.
Oh yeah.
We have to get to the stock round before.
We have to get through the OR.
Yeah.
Right. But I can buy 2 of these.
Sure, why not?
Which are back here at 125.
Can I buy this UP off you?
Not yet.
Is that how that works?
No.
Oh, okay.
Wait.
No.
Oh, hold on.
Okay.
Wait, no. In the President's Choice round, you may buy one certificate from the Treasury of a corporation for which you are president.
Right.
Oh, okay.
It's only your stuff.
Then, following this, in the next SR, all shares are available.
That's
But
when
also-
I can buy it.
Yeah.
But also you have 60% of
Right. Well, this company can just buy a share theoretically.
Off of
theoretically.
Well, actually, I
No,
actually
I
can't.
don't know that it can actually. Actually.
Well, actually.
Okay.
Or all right, so 7 plus 7. Oh. Plus 10. And then what was there?
It's a gentle curve.
It's going
That way. Yep.
I don't think a double sharp exists for this.
Yeah, that's what I really want it to be.
Yeah. That's a tile I've never seen.
A double sharp. There should be a double sharp.
At best, you're doing this, which would pair up with this.
Oh, that's hot.
And then, but wait, there's more. You know.
I don't think I can get over there.
No,
Well,
that you
whatever.
can. Not without stuff.
Not without stuff happening. So whatever. We'll just put that shit back. It's just that's just gonna be a.
I don't even know which company's doing this, so it doesn't. Oh no.
Oh, sweet Jesus.
There we go.
I think one of the things we do is
Game's ridiculous.
That double sharp exists in 18SY, and it's a pretty sweet file.
the double sharp.
In 18SY.
It's a great game.
Is that the one that you were talking about? Oh, that was like 99 plus or something? What was it?
No, that was 1886 plus.
86
plus.
plus.
Yeah. SY is
Southern
the one.
Yamaguchi?
Yeah.
Yeah, this is the one where
That's the one with the
run.
crazy like dits.
Yes. I've seen a picture of this map.
Yeah, it's good. Good game. I've only actually played it once, but I had such a fucking blast.
I was at Hattanooga. They were playing a game. The rules. I asked them what they were doing because they were trying to work through it, and the rules were written in Korean that they had translated.
Yeah.
And it was the Korean Peninsula and everything. I'm like, "How's the game going?" And they're like, it's okay. It's a little hard.
Yeah.
Slightly racist."
Yeah.
All right. I just will run for 11 again. I think 7, 8, 9. 10 plus 60, just 66 this time.
Just 66.
But that is. Oh, you went back, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Assured me that there would be time to catch up.
I don't get any of the good trains, so I'll take a 6.
You done, Shawn?
Yep.
Put this here.
John, what's the 18EE? Eastern
Oh.
Europe? Or 1872?
Yeah, well, it's WE.
Oh.
Yeah, WE. It's the one that was a bit farther along.
We run
On
for
TTS.
1350. But yeah.
That's pretty good.
Yeah, it's not gonna catch up though.
Nah, I mean, none of this really matters.
None of this
Yeah.
really matters.
Okay.
Shawn, your company.
I mean, I'm also good calling it too.
Yeah, so am I.
Yeah, because it's also pretty late for me.
I don't need to go through the rest of this to find out that Shawn won.
Yeah.
All right. Want to get to the stock round or whatever?
Go ahead and finish running your companies,
Sure.
All right.
and then we'll see what this looks like. I have a 5D.
I'm gonna cut ahead and I'm gonna run this company and just go down.
Dude, I don't know if you're allowed to do that. Is that legal?
All right. 3, 4. Oh, I don't know how I just got to 40. Runs for 40.
Which company is that, and why is it so bad? Oh, because you're down here and you have no good tokens.
He's got one in Denver. Remember
Well, he only
that
has
token?
Yeah, why are you running so for 4? Shouldn't it be better?
Not really.
Like, can't things be better? No.
I mean, I'm gonna buy it at 6, so then would be better next time.
Santa Fe.
I still gotta keep going?
Well, I guess we're just
Yeah,
go ahead and run your company and then.
Figure out what it runs for, I guess. I'm running a 6 like a 4, that's no big deal.
That's pretty good.
Yeah, it's pretty hot. It's a double jump though, we're for 33.
Nice. All right. You want to cash things out? Or just call it here?
I mean, at the rate things are going, everything, these 3 companies are going to end up in the corner?
Yeah.
Because they're going to probably float up.
Yeah, but there's no real shares to buy.
So right now I would buy 2 shares.
Right. Yeah, and he would own.
I would have a bunch of shares that are going to be at the top. So
Right.
3,
Yeah.
7, 13.
I mean, we can cash these out if you want, but I don't even need to see that.
Yeah, I'm gonna have 13 of my 17 shares are gonna be at 485. So you shouldn't let me done that.
Okay, let me go back in time. I got Brian to look at 18WE.
I mean, buying the 3 UP is kind of what nailed the coffin for me, at least.
Yeah, that put him away.
Because of why?
Well, just because no money was going to the UP,
Yeah.
and I knew it was going to run pretty hot pretty quickly. And
I mean, the token that didn't help.
Yeah, that didn't help. Yeah, well, so I mean, I was kind of like, if you token me out, like the DRG, I was like, it's fine, I'll just suitcases, no big deal. So I wasn't that sad about it, but you know, it I guess it would have been somewhat useful to run.
It would have been nice if you had
probably would have been better than not. I guess the other thing you probably shouldn't have done is issue all those shares.
I don't know though.
Because then you could at least sold down.
Yeah.
Right.
You could have
had
3.
Right, but then this company wouldn't have had the 6 or 5D.
Yeah, but then
that was like $100.
Like,
I don't know, $200.
It was 300.
It was about 350.
It was $300, right? But it's like
which was just enough to buy the 6 and the 5D for what it's worth.
All right.
I don't know. I feel like maybe, yeah, it's tough. Like once you had sold, there's no real You had issued all those shares. I feel like picking them up with the UP would have been the way to go, even if it meant a withhold. Just because.
Yeah.
Just because then you could have freed yourself of those shares.
So yeah, so I was feeling kind of good going that stock round with $720, but y'all like nuking the Texas Pacific and then getting all the money back for that, like that was also just that was another nail in the coffin for Shazzner.
That's a real twist there, where your company buys shares and then somebody's like, I think I'm gonna fold it, and then you're just like, I will recoup all of the value right now.
Exactly. Yeah.
There is like no risk to that. They're like, I just got your share. I held it for a
while. I mean, I lost like $60.
Yeah.
Which made me sell a share.
Right, but it's like
because Ian sold first.
As soon as it sounded like you were gonna sell it, as soon as you're gonna merge it, it was like, well, I need to get rid of these. And
right.
At that point, it
but
was
if I would have realized that if I had read it before I did my first sell, I would have bought first, and you probably would have bought first, and then I would have sold, and then you would have sold.
But then even still, like the fact that we
Yeah.
heard it was coming
No,
and
but
just bailed on his company.
Yeah.
You know, it's better. It's like it's worse for the person who is having a company die that we can recoup the value before it happens. It's regular bad when we know it's coming and we just sell out.
Yeah.
But there's no reason to hold on to it. Right? We don't get we get reimbursed out of the
No.
treasury, which
I mean, and maybe at that point he pivots and does something different, but at least, yeah, you're not at a lot of risk.
I think that's something.
I don't know about this game.
It hurts my brain.
It feels like you're really running on the edge of being awesome or doing terrible. And
right.
And the misstep is there, but unlike 41, like there's no, you can't continue to overextend and crash.
Yeah.
You can't.
Well, the other thing that's interesting is that since your company can buy shares, you can play riskier.
Right.
Because like maybe in a normal game I wouldn't have bought 3 shares of the UP because maybe that's risky. But if I see like some shenanigans going on,
no. Cross investing is like super good in this game.
Right. So then I can I can buy one with my company or whatever, and then
flip it over, yeah.
Or the other way around, like maybe I could bought this back, and so I mean I like that part of it.
Mm-hmm.
I don't like. I ended up doing well at the beginning, but it was hurting my brain, and I don't really quite understand what happened.
Yeah. I mean, you talk about like being in the right place at the right time in some games.
Yeah.
I think you were in the right place.
It was. I mean, I got lucky with this token.
Yeah, that was very lucky.
I mean, I could have.
I actually didn't see that. Otherwise, I would have been like, "No, Ian, don't buy the 5."
So the other thing I should have done is realize that I wasn't going to get it with my one company.
Yeah.
That you were going to get this one with with this guy, and I just could have like tragic tracked it.
Sure.
Like down that way, and so that I could get the token.
Yeah.
But I didn't see that you were going to end up running in front of me, and that's what happened. Is we sold you out, and then you ran in front of me, and then you got to get the token in there.
Yeah.
Which sucked.
As a game, that was a real. It played different than last time.
It did.
A bit more aggressive.
It still felt like. Well, in this game, we merged out most. Did we merge? We start all the companies last time. How many were available at the end?
No, we didn't start the UP, and we didn't start one of the other big ones. I think we only started one of the big one last time.
Well, Ian still hasn't engaged fully with the game.
I was never in a position to have the money to buy out a company. And then once the blue company got ahead, I'm like, well, I'm not buying that one out. I'm going to get 60% and get it to the end because that's where the value's at. So
I don't know. Also, in the initial auction, I don't know if it was a mistake to let Shawn have both the share and the company.
It would have been okay not getting the share.
Well, I think getting both is actually because if it's one of them in Denver, then maybe you shouldn't let them have both.
I mean, that was pretty good because then he could just immediately get his token up there.
Because then you're like, well, now I have a permanent 2 and it runs out of Denver on like
the thing that sucked about that is I didn't have another token. So I wanted the private to have but I couldn't, even though I could have gotten into here.
Yeah.
Into Colorado Springs, I didn't have a token for it yet.
Right. Well, that's why you have the token closer.
Right.
That's why you bid on the token closer in the auction.
Yeah.
But I don't know.
The one private, I mean, I don't know. I think that's a pretty garbage private. It's like, I don't know. It's like if you make a mistake, you can use that private. But by that time, I think the privates are usually the one that I think is the most useless is the one that turns a town into a green city.
Yeah. Did anyone use
it? No, I had that one.
I didn't use it last time either.
Like all it does is just like, I don't know. Like if you really wanted to like maybe token someone out, possibly you could use it early on in the game, but otherwise you're just killing a very useful dit for a stop.
I think it maybe depends.
You have to know what you're doing with it.
which is why I shouldn't have got it. But I got two privates for face value, so I was pretty happy with that. But I don't know.
I don't know.
Anyway,
It's all right.
it's all right.
It's,
Well, I'm
it's
gonna
all
go.
right.
It's
All right.
super late over here. Thanks for playing. Y'all have a good night.
All right. See you later.
Yep. Cheers.
Yeah. I have
You're kind of
thoughts.
quiet too,
I don't
Ian. I
know,
think your
I was-
microphone's far away.
Oh. How about now?
Yeah.
Sorry. I was just yelling at you guys.
Yeah. You can just yell at me.
I don't know. I don't know. It's fine. I think it's like there's a series of moves that are very strong, and you need to know what they are. Huh.
Yeah. So you could start two smaller companies and then have a bigger company, both of them, and then have a +2 train limit.
Oh, well, that's a thing.
But then, how do you get money into that bigger company?
That's the puzzle, right?
That's the puzzle.
So I don't know. I think it's okay. I think that it doesn't quite have the stuff going on that like a 41 does. So okay. I think it's okay. If you were,
It's okay.
yeah,
I mean, I feel better about it because I won.
acquiring small companies with small companies is a red herring. The thing is like you can, if I think we approached it initially, especially Shazzner, maybe Shazzner more than others, of playing at like 41 where you just leapfrog up. You're just constantly starting a slightly larger company, right? So it'd be like go from class 3 to class 2 to class 1. You're like you go a little bit at a time. But it sounds like the plan is you go like you start a class 3 and you run it, and then you start a class 1 and it eats class 3. You start at the bottom and you run for a while until you can start a big one, and then you just eat that big one, you eat the small one.
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, I didn't win this one, and you guys cheated me out of a win last time. That will never let go. So.
I don't think I cheated this time,
No, I don't think anybody cheated this time.
except for maybe this. But at least we played it. We chose to do that.
Still.
We chose to make that a legal move.
Grumpy about that.
The
Brian,
junction. The junction rule.
Brian, I want an answer if you get in touch with him. Send it to the Discord. I want to know what his intent was, and then I want to know why I disagree. Then I can have one reason why I disagree with it. So.
That seems fair.
Oh, there's a discount for laying tile lays for owning mines. According to this note.
Oh, so then once you have some mines, you can just kind of blast across.
Yeah. That's interesting.
Per mine token, yeah.
Huh. That's not... I don't see that in the rules. Okay, well... That would have saved me a bunch of money.
Yeah. Then there would be easier to kind of... It's another reason to pick up a mine token too, I guess. Yeah. That was an interesting game.
Yeah, that's not mentioned in the rules, so that's a little disappointing. That there's a... Well, whatever. I don't know, it's fine. I'm not offended by it. I'm not bored. There's a lot of decisions to make.
What would you do differently?
This game, I'd make more money
Yeah.
early.
Oh, interesting. That's just that would be your plan.
Yeah, I'd start by making money. I don't know, actually. I would probably... But Colorado Springs starts like that. So I would
Were you happy with starting with this company? Or should you have started
I think it
differently?
was fine.
I think you probably should have started the DRG or whatever.
The DRG's too expensive.
No,
The one that you had the share of?
Yeah. I think that might be the stronger move.
In the seeing how you played it, that would have been the stronger move. Right? Because you did, I mean, it would have been easier to float. So I floated at 75. I could have gone higher then, maybe. Because I would have only needed to buy... No, I couldn't have. I started at 75, which means I needed to buy 3. But the jump to 80 means I would have to buy 4.
You have to have $500. No, $400. I mean, 8 times 5.
But you have
$400.
But you have one of them, so I need to have $320.
Right.
Which I had 370. I had 370. So, I mean, with that being the case, with you owning a share like that, I could have started at 90. I think that actually might have been a good move, had I actually sat down and like done some math instead of just going, just do a thing. Because then I would have been way ahead.
Yeah, that would have hurt me pretty bad.
Yeah, at all cases, I need to try and hurt Shawn.
I mean, you did do a thing that made me token Shazzner out.
Well, and I was doing that because I needed to save the money to put a token there because I was worried that I was going to get tokened out. Because that's the kind of stuff that you guys do.
Get tokened out of where?
I don't know. I was worried that something was going to happen with the Pueblo.
Mm.
And I really needed the Santa Fe to go through there because it needed to get out of Wichita. Already worried things were not going great. So, I wanted to go around that.
That was just too hard to pass up. But without that, then I had just enough to buy a 4D, and I would have been happy. And I probably just would have suitcased it, and figured it out later if I needed to.
Yeah,
I mean, I don't know that everything ended up fine. So
everything ended up fine because you won, so I wouldn't worry about it.
Yeah.
I don't know.
But yeah, that's an insane stock value I would have had. They had all these.
It's once somebody... I mean, we need to play with somebody who's not part of the group thing. Just to have someone mix it up. Like, what do you do here?
We also don't play super aggressive either.
Oh, you and Shazzner do.
Well, that was ticky-tack.
It's not like that game of 67.
You know,
61.
I think more stock trashing.
Yeah, it's hard in this one, though.
Just buying your shares, and then you sell them.
Yeah.
And then it stops your company from capitalizing. You can always get it back or whatever, but now they're worth less. So maybe it doesn't really hurt you all that bad. Because you can just you can redeem them for less money.
Yeah, this one's like if you're at 100, right? It's like you buy 3 off of there for 100. You give my company $3. You're like, I sell them. They drop down to 55. The company's like, okay, cool. I
just redeem them.
I made $45 off of you doing that to me. I mean, you hurt my position, but I'll probably be okay.
Yeah.
Because then it'll just double jump, right?
Yeah.
In this game, that doesn't seem great. Maybe in others. Sometimes it's hard, though. Sometimes there's games where it's like selling shares is bad. Just want to get the shares and hold them. Anytime a company can take shares out of the market, that's probably not one where you're going to be trashing it. But I don't know. All right. Well, that was terrible.
Shut her down.
Terrible. And
Thanks for sticking with us, Brian.
Yeah.
You're a real peach.
I'm sure we'll get an answer here soon. It'll be awesome. The designer will send you a message
while I click through all of this stuff to find the studio. So, what a game. Just gonna keep
Figure out
talking.
what we're playing next.
Yeah, there's always that.
Probably time for another 22. Can't get away from our roots. You need to get a full game of CA in.
With who?